As the 2025 season campaign continues, we roll on the early season road trip. After 3 previous wins, Game 4 finds us with a short drive to Piedmont and Greenville County to take on a school from the 5A ranks. This evening, the Woodmont Wildcats play host to our 3A number 2 ranked Wolverines. Live on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network, it's Friday Night Football. We thank you all for being with us. Along with my broadcast partner, Morgan Smith, I am Tom Mobney. We're set to bring you the excitement of Wolverine football. And also tonight, we're honored to have Mr. Milton Smith with us again tonight.
Yes, sir. Voice of the Wolverines and my traveling companion. Always glad to have him here with us.
Absolutely. Well, tonight is the 10th meeting between Woodmont and the Wolverines. Wolverines lead the overall series 7-2 after a 36-13 win last season back at W.L. Varner Stadium. Woodruff comes in at 3-0 on the season after wins against Clinton, Fountain Inn, and Emerald. Wolverines are averaging 39 points a game, and our defense is allowing 20.7. Woodmont comes in at 1-1 for the season. Wildcats are averaging 17.5 points a game, and they're allowing 35 points a game. Wolverines are averaging 332 yards of offense, 150 rushing, and 182 in passing. And again, we've said so many times, Morgan's strength and conditioning is really starting to pay dividends for this team.
It has, Tom. Coach Ryan Thomas and his staff have done a tremendous job ever since he got here. He came on board with Coach Sloan here in the 3rd season and across all athletics. But it's really proven to pay off for us this season as we've gotten into games with both Fountain Inn and Emerald last week that seemed to going to be kind of a shootout, a really tight game in the first half. And the Wolverines have been able to outlast them and stretch it out there deep into the second half.
Yeah. Well, a little recap of the Emerald game from last Friday. It appeared that we had run into a buzzsaw and a determined Viking team in that first half. Emerald scored on two-play drives to take a 15-0 lead and then scored again to make it 22-0. We were able to score just before halftime for 22-7. We were behind, but then the switch was flipped. It's the most bizarre half or game that I think I've ever been a part of. Woodruff went on to score 43 points in the second half to win the ball game 50-22, and again, one of the strangest games I've been a part of.
Yeah, Tom, as the famous Garrett Mitchell said, it was like we were kind of in the twilight zone. I truly believe the Wolverine staff had prepared for primarily run-heavy offense, which is what everybody had told us, what all the scouting reports had said, and Emerald just dropped back and threw 2 long passes on us and then had a run and went up 22-0. Wolverines, as you mentioned, were able to put a score on the board right before half, but truly put up 50 unanswered points, and were able to hold. The defense was able to turn on strong in the second half. And hold them to a scoreless second half. I had made the comment with a friend of mine that I would love to have a word-by-word transcript of what Coach Sloan told those boys during halftime, because it's like you said, it's like somebody pulled that team from the first half off the field and replaced them with a new team.
Yeah, if you could find that and find out what he said and bottle it,
that's it.
You could sell it just about anywhere.
That's right.
And you've talked so many times about the adjustments the staff does at halftime, and it really worked last Friday.
Oh, they do. I think it's probably one of the best in the state at making adjustments. Coach Sloan, has tremendous vision on what's happening in the field and is able to communicate that to his team during halftime. And a lot of times it's just been the true difference maker. Yeah.
Well, Connor Davis, the junior quarterback for the Wolverines, has really, each game he seems like he's gotten more and more comfortable in the offense. He was 19 of 30 for 245 yards and 3 touchdowns last Friday. So each game that we play, he really takes control of this offense.
He's done a fantastic job. First-year starter for the Wolverines. Had a tremendous teacher in T.J. Morris, as we've mentioned several times. Connor's taken some plays from T.J.'s playbook as well as come in and done his own thing and is growing into a tremendous leader. His decision-making is speeding up. He just looks comfortable in the backfield and does a great job leading the offense.
Absolutely. Well, the rushing attack, as yours, was led by Aiden Gibson. He had 18 carries, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Lyles had 7 carries for 34 yards and a touchdown. Connor Davis had 8. And R.J. Bird, got his first action with 4 carries for 14 yards last Friday.
Yeah, tremendous job by the running team. As we know, most teams are going to key in on Aiden Gibson. It's going to be their game plan to shut him down, and we were able to spread that out through other running backs that were able to give Aiden Gibson a break, as well as he had a small injury last week, but then able to spread that out as well as get some of our other offensive weapons involved.
Yeah, we had 6 players with reception last, and last Friday. Corey Moats had a breakout game with 11 catches, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns in 2 games against Emerald last year and last Friday. He has 16 catches for 245 yards and 4 touchdowns. So I think he likes playing the Vikings.
He does. It's one of those where everybody from Woodruff knows Corey is such a weapon. Both downfield as well as coming through that speed sweep that we've run a lot. But I was just waiting on that game where he was going to break loose, and he really did that last Friday.
Yeah, Cam Taylor had 3 catches. Aiden Gibson, again, had a catch coming out of the backfield for 33 yards. Rylan Renfro had 2 catches for 16 yards. Caden Barnaby had his first catch of 17 yards and a score last Friday, and Jalen Niles also had a catch coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, great job. We're really excited to see Cam Taylor, highly touted, probably one of the top tight ends in the state, to get really involved on the offensive side. Tremendous blocker, leads the way a lot of times, but to get his hands involved and able to move the ball downfield with him was fantastic. And as you said, just getting other receivers involved, it was just tremendous. We can spread it out. We're not just a one-option offense that a lot of people try to bottle us into with Aiden Gibson. Yes, he is a tremendous asset and one of the best in the state to do it, but if they lock him down, a lot of teams don't pay attention to the fact that we've got multiple other weapons that we can go to.
Yeah, and that shows how, again, we've already mentioned about how Connor Davis has gotten comfortable in the offense, and that shows how he can just spread the ball around to any of our really talented receivers.
And in the case where they all might be covered up, Connor Davis is not scared to pull that ball down and take off running. He's a strong body and has proved that he'll run you over if you get in his way.
Yeah, a couple of games back, I know one of the things I like to look back at is he was running on the near side, on the side nearest to us with a stiff arm, and then ran over the little defensive back toward the end of the play. So he'll get out there and get some green and run over you.
Very physical quarterback.
Players of the week for the Emerald game on offense was, of course, Corey Moats. On defense was Sean Graybill. On special teams was Jordan Hood. So all those guys played important roles last Friday.
Yeah, we talk about the offense and defense and the tremendous adjustments that were made there, but the special teams came in extremely strong. We were able to block some punts as well as have some really great returners.
I think the Woodmont band is about to play the national anthem. We'll hear a prayer before we start this game.
Color Guard members are Cadet Marley Mulanax, Cadet Captain Gabby Graham, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Isaiah Cook, Cadet First Sergeant Victoria Johnson, at this time, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, performed by the Woodmont Band of Pride, we present to you the national anthem for the greatest country in the world, the United States of America.
Great job by the Woodmont Wildcat Band. And the profile player we've decided to go with, and for this game, Corey Moats. He's listed as a wide receiver cornerback, but Corey means so much more to this team. He's lined up as running back as well. He has 17 catches so far this season. Last year, he had 1,500 all-purpose yards, 762 receiving, 244 rushing, and 494 return yards. Also had 598 yards receiving in 2023. So we've already talked so much about Corey Moakes. Anywhere on the field you put him, you're going to get positive results. So he's another senior that leads by example.
Does a tremendous job leading by example, just as you just mentioned, Tom. He's a sure target for Connor Davis, really sure hands, and can turn it upfield and really run away from guys. Very fast, very physical, and comes in on the defensive side of the ball. If we've got a pass-heavy offense that we're going against, can come in and be a lockdown corner as well. So just a fantastic overall asset for this Wolverine program.
Absolutely. So my games in the region to start with this Friday. Emerald is at Broome. Blacksburg travels to Union County. Mountain View Prep is at Crescent, and Chapman plays at Clinton. Some games in the area. West Side is Belton Honeypath. Burns at Greer. Wren at T.L. Hanna. East Side plays at Blue Ridge. St. Joseph at Pickens. Liberty at Palmetto. Powdersville at Pendleton. And Greenwood travels to Dorman. So, as always, every Friday, a lot of good games in the upstate.
Yeah, a lot of games. As I was listening to Mr. Stano Lennox, his broadcast after all the games on Friday nights, it's interesting to see. They were having discussions over how strong do you want to play these pre-region games versus kind of resting up and getting some of your secondary players in. And I believe the general consensus is if you can go undefeated, let's go undefeated.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I mean by that, the point of that is every team's fighting and clawing every week. There's not going to be a gimme game regardless of your records. Everybody's going to come in and fight and claw regardless of whether it's pre-region or if it's Woodruff 3A versus a 5A Woodmont. Everybody's giving it their all every week.
Yeah, you hate to see these early games when we're not playing region foes don't really mean anything. And just like you said, you want to win all the games. And, again, when we're playing particularly 4 and 5A schools, which are classes above Woodruff, it really helps us once we get into region play.
It does. You playing against stronger, opponents on paper. Woodruff has done a great job of fighting those battles here, continuing to be undefeated. But it gives you an opportunity to test some things, to try out some plays, to try out some different schemes as you get prepared for your region, region foes, and ultimately go into the playoffs.
Well, we're about 6 minutes from kickoff. The captains are on their respective sidelines, getting some last instructions from for their team, for their coaches, and they're about to approach midfield. Looks like the captains for Woodmont.
Captains for Woodmont are number 3, Nicholas Keist. Number 51 is Luke Sias. Number 71, Adrian Estrich. And number 15, Jeremiah Gibson.
And, the captains for the Wolverines across the way. Looks like Corey Moakes is one of them. I'll let your younger eyes.
We've got number 26 for the Wolverines, Jay Glenn. You've got number 56, Grayson Patterson. Number 0, Caden Barnaby. And number 62 is going to be Onyx Green.
So now the referees direct each of the captains out to midfield. Wolverines tonight are in maroon pants, white jerseys with maroon numbers trimmed in gold, and a familiar gold Speed W on the helmet. The Woodmont Wildcats are all in blue, royal blue pants and jerseys with white numbers. They have white stripes on each side of the pants. And on the helmets are white with a Wildcat on each side. So they're in midfield now for the coin toss. We're about 4.5 minutes left before the start of this game. And Morgan, offensively, what do we need to do to win this ball game tonight?
Offensively, last week I really think that our offensive line, Tom, really came into their own, did a great job, especially in the second half. Everything that we're probably going to talk about is going to be geared towards the second half because of how well they adjusted and came in. But offensive line came into their own, really protected Connor Davis well, was able to fight through, the tiredness of that first half and really begin to open up holes for Aiden Gibson. Going to have to continue looking to spread the ball out. Try not to be as one-dimensional, which the coaching staff has mentioned. And if we can eliminate penalties, spread the ball around, and protect the quarterback, I think we'll be just fine.
Absolutely. Defensively, I think the bottom line, we just need to continue what we've been doing. I mean, the defense is just playing really spectacular all year. And, again, kind of like Connor Davis on offense, the defense seems to get better and better each game going forward. I think we need to pressure their quarterback, control the offense, and, again, just swarm to the ball, wrap up and make gang tackles, stay in your lanes, and limit their big plays, what the defense has been doing all season.
Yeah, you want to give a special shout-out to Addison Davis from last week. Kind of sparked the energy coming back in the second half for the Wolverines, coming in and playing defensive back for the Wolverines, a little bit more of a safety position, but got our interception as well as broke up a 4th and 5 pass, and just came in and played really strong, and looking forward to seeing what he can do here tonight as well.
Yeah. The Wildcats will be led by Malcolm Boyd is a first-year head coach for Woodmont. Junior quarterback Ethan Quillen will lead the Wildcat offense. The bulk of the carries will be Lorenzo Hurley and Devontae Taylor. Franklin Lewis and Jacoby Robinson are the two weapons at wideout. Woodmont has 4 returners on the offensive line, so that should be something that we need to be aware of. And they have a little inexperience on defense. Again, being Big 5, their depth and size could give us problems tonight.
Oh yeah, you're always going to have some size from these bigger schools. Wolverines have weathered that test so far this season, and I truly think again this week our conditioning, our strength is going to prove us to be very strong on both sides of the ball.
Well, 4 captains for each team will go back to join the rest of their team. The Wildcats will come in from our left. From that end zone, they'll come to the Woodmont Wildcat banner. And over on the right end zone will be the Woodruff Wolverines coming through their banner. And you can probably hear the Woodmont Wildcats are making the field. They'll come to this near side. And on the opposite side of the field, there are Wolverines. And again, a good spattering of fans across the way for the Wolverines.
Tom, Coach Sloan this week in his conference said one of our team goals this week is to be the most excited to compete. I think we can see the energy on the sideline already. We expect these Wolverines to come out and be flying around on both sides of the ball. And this defense, led by Sean Graybill, looks to hold this Wildcat offense to minimal gains tonight.
Kind of a little bit like last Friday at Emerald, we have a track around this field, so we're a little distance away from the field itself, but really a nice field, and the track looks good as well. The numbers are blue numbers trimmed in white, and there's a big Wildcat at the 50-yard line, and that's the way the field looks here at Woodmont High School tonight.
Yeah, really nice facility over here in Piedmont. A newer facility for Woodmont. As you and I were discussing, Tom, when I played in school, Woodmont was a 2A school. They were in our region. We played them across football, basketball, baseball, everything. But they've kind of exploded in growth and are now a 5A school and looking to kind of pin little 3A Woodruff down. But I believe we might have something up our sleeve for it.
I hope so. Let's hope we don't want to open up the entire playbook, but maybe a few extra wrinkles here and there. So we'll see how we do. It looks like the Wildcats will be kicking off. They'll be kicking off right to left. We'll have 3 deep safeties to receive the ball for the Wolverines, and we're just about ready for action. The kicker is on the field for the Wildcats. The rest of the special teams for Woodmont is getting some last-minute instructions from their coaching staff. Looks like the Wolverines are all lined up. They're ready to play some football here tonight. And now here come the Wildcats, and we are just about ready to get underway. Three deep safeties for the Wolverines. The deepest would be Corey Moats. He's about at the goal line in the middle of the field. Whistle blows, and we are ready for action. Kicker approaches the ball, and we're underway. Low line drive kick. It's going to make it to the end zone, and Corey was trying to run it out, and I think the referee stopped him, so we'll take it over first down and 10 at our own 20-yard line.
Wolverine offense getting their marching orders from Coach Sloan across the way, and Coach Lewis. Connor Davis looks to lead his team out here.
Corey Moats will stay in. He'll be wide to the near side. Cam Taylor's in the slot to the near side. Aiden Gibson to the right of Connor Davis in the gun. First down 10 for the Wolverines as we start this game here at Woodmont. Connor looking to pass. They want to set up on the far sideline. Got a nice catch, a gain of about 11, 12 yards, and that's going to be enough for Wolverine first down.
It's number 17 for the Wolverines on the far sideline for the reception.
First down 10 for the Wolverines. Gain of 12. Looking to pass again, trying to come to this side. Got Cam Taylor in the slot. He's up the field, past midfield, down to about the 42-yard line on the Woodmont side of the 50.
Great job by Cam Taylor there, hanging on to the ball as he was brought down to the field. Wildcat defender tried to strip him, but he had strong arms wrapped around the ball.
Gain of, looks like close to 17 yards for Cam Taylor. First down and 10 again for the Wolverines. Now they empty the backfield. Looking to pass again, going to the near sideline to Corey Moats. Going to mark him out around the 37-yard line. A gain of 5. Be second down and 5.
Corey planting his foot in the ground, running a little quick out route towards the near sideline, able to reel it in.
2 wide receivers, top of the formation. Corey Moats is wide right now. They move Cam Taylor to an H-back left side. Again, looking to pass, empty the backfield, sending up to Cam Taylor, past the 30. He may go. He's got a lot of blocking. He is in the end zone for the score. 37-yard strike to Cam Taylor for the score, and the Wolverines are on the board 6-0.
Great job there by Cam. Strong running. It was Cam just kind of rolled out there into the flat, just to the side of the hash, and was able to reel it down. Some great downfield blocking to allow him into the end zone.
Absolutely. Point after attempt to come. 11:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Wolverines on the board. Took them 52 seconds to get in the end zone. 4 plays. It looks like we may have tried for 2, and I think we're going to be stopped short. So it's a 6-0 lead for the Wolverines with 11:08 left to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to Wolverine Football on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network.
Abrams Construction. Visit abramsllc.com to plan your new custom home or renovation project. That's abramsllc.com. Allstate Insurance. Alex Davis. Alex Davis is a graduate of Woodruff High School and a member of the 1991 Upper State Championship football team. He is now an Allstate agent with more than 20 years of experience. Please reach out to our alumni and Allstate agent, Alex Davis, for all of your insurance needs at alexdavis@allstate.com.
Wolverines with a 6-0 lead, 11:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Receiving team for the Wildcats is in formation, and here come the kicking team for the Wolverines. Ruiz to kick off from our 40, kicking left to right. Nice field here at Woodmont High School. My first visit here.
Mine as well, Tom, here to this new facility. A great facility and accommodating for both fans, for even these Woodruff Wolverine fans that traveled.
Ruiz to kick off. Ball's on the tee. Whistle has blown. The other 10 players are set for the Wolverines. Ruiz to approach the ball. Foot meets leather. Ball's in the air. It's a low line drive kick. So we brought in around the 10-yard line. Looking for blocking up the middle of the field. He's hit hard, but he still falls forward. Just outside the 28-yard line. Looks like you don't mark him at the 28. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats right there.
Number 34 for the Wolverines, Rico Abney on the tackle. Wildcats coming out onto the field to begin their first series.
First down 10 at the 30. They gave him a couple of extra yards. It'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats. 11:03 left to go here in the first quarter. 2 wideouts to the near side. Quarterback in the gun. Takes a snap, going to hand off, trying to get some blocking. He gets a couple of yards. There's a little bit of a hole on the left side of the offensive line, but it closed pretty quickly. You're going to give him 2 yards.
It's number 6, Devontae Taylor on the run for the Wildcats. Number 9, Sean Graybill coming in to make the tackle in the middle of the field.
His first of many tackles tonight, I'm sure.
I'm sure we'll call his name a lot.
It'll be second down. They actually gave him 3 yards. Second down and Now they moved it back to 2nd and 8, a 2-yard gain. Same formation for the Wildcats. And now there's a stoppage of play. Now they're going to reset the play clock. Started over at 25 seconds. 2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats. Quarterback in the gun. Takes the snap. Rolls straight back. Looking to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket.
Fumble.
He's fumbled. Looks like the Wildcats got on it. We flushed him out of the pocket. He rolled to the near side, and a couple of our defenders hit him. The ball came out, but I think one of their offensive linemen came up with it.
That's going to be number 35, Jordan Hood, in to break that ball loose and cause the fumble. He had a tremendous game last week on the defensive side as well as the special teams, and looks to carry that into this week.
Going to be 3rd down and about 14 to go for the Wildcats. 2 wideouts top of the formation, 1 to the boundary down low. Again, a stoppage of play. The referee's in the offensive backfield with a discussion around where the ball is. Not real sure what this stoppage is for. Maybe it's a clock issue, possibly. Head referee comes over to the Wildcat sideline for a message with their coaches. Third down and 14, 9:54 left to go here in the first quarter. We did not see a flag, so I'm not real sure what the issue is.
Got no signal as to what it was. Didn't seem to be any adjustments on the clock.
Now the whistle blows and the play clock starts. Down to 20 seconds now. 3rd down and long for the Wildcats. Quarterback in the gun with a hard count, trying to get the defense to jump. We stay put. Long can't finally takes on handoff to the tailback, trying to get to the far sideline. He is not going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He did gain maybe a couple of yards. It's going to be 4th down and long.
Just as we talked about last week, Tom, number 27, Addison Davis, coming in from the safety position to bring him down in the backfield. Been a tremendous pickup here on this Wolverine secondary in the last 2 games.
Punt team comes out on the field for the Wildcats, and we'll have 1 safety deep. That will be Caden Barnaby, looks like, number 0.
Caden's got a lot of speed. Has been able to return well for the Wolverines so far this season.
He's back at about our 29-yard line to receive this punt. Snap is back. It's a high kick and almost got to it. It's going to be picked up at around the 40-yard line. He falls forward to about the 43, and that's where the Wolverines will take over on offense.
Number 51 for the Wildcats, in to make the tackle, Luke Sias.
1st down and 10 for the Wolverines at our own 43. Our second possession, we're leading 6-0 here at Woodmont High School. Offense on the field, 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 up top. Actually 1 up top. H-back on the near side is Cam Taylor. Davis in the gun. Takes a snap. Again, looking to pass, trying to find Corey Moats. They find a nice blocking, but it closed pretty quickly. You're going to give him probably 5 yards on that pass. Be 2nd down and 5.
Gang tackled there by a group of Wildcats led by number 4, Braden Turman. Had a flag in the middle of the field.
I think it may be against the Wolverines. It is against the Wolverines. Didn't see the indication. I'm assuming holding.
That's what it looks like.
So that'll back us up. It'll be 1st down and looks like about 16 or 17.
Got Aiden Gibson and Jalen Lyles in the backfield.
Now Corey Moats wide to the near side, and again the referees are stopping play to discuss what's going on. Head referee talking to the line judge here on the near side, then they're both pointing each way for some reason. I haven't seen any indication of what's going on. We've already marked the penalty against the Wolverines. First down and 15. Again, a little confusion for the referees here early in this game. Now the whistle blows and the play clock will start. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Going to hand off to Lyles, it looks like, up the middle. He gets back past the original line of scrimmage. Gain of about 7-8 yards. It'll be second down and about 7.
Aiden Gibson, you don't see that too much, as the lead blocker for Jalen Lyles coming through, but did a great job putting a man down so that Jalen could squirt through the middle.
Gave him a gain of 8 yards. It'll be second down and 7. 2 wide outs to the near side. Same formation in the backfield. Davis in the gun. Again, going to fake to him. Davis got a big opening. It closed pretty quickly. You're going to give him probably a 2-yard gain. So it'll be third down and 5.
Wildcats were able to get into the backfield, didn't fall for the fake. It's going to be number 10 for the Wildcats, Trey Fultz, in to bring him down.
Third down and 5 for the Wolverines. They're leading 6-0 here with 7:30 left to go in the first quarter. 3 wide outs to the near side, 1-2 up top, empty backfield. Connor Davis by himself. Plenty of time left on the play clock, down now to 10 seconds. Davis in the gun. Takes a snap. Good protection. Throws down the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Aiden Gibson. Almost got away. He's down close to the 15-yard line. See where they're going to mark him. Looks like right at the 15. That's going to be a gain of 37 yards on a pass to Aiden Gibson.
Tremendous ball there by Connor Davis. Hit him right in stride across the middle of the field.
Had 2 defenders there with him, but he just he caught that ball and almost pulled away from one of them. First down and 10 for the Wolverines. Again, an empty backfield, going to set up a pass to the far sideline. Going to be caught over there. Looks like a gain of close to 8 yards. Second down and short.
That's number 17, Curtis Bell, for the Wolverines on the catch.
Give him an 8-yard gain. It'll be second down and 2. 6:35 clock moving here in the first quarter. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the boundary up top. Aiden Gibson to the right of Davis in the gun. H-back right side, and they're going to hand off to Noah. Like Davis is going to hold on to it, and he is going to be in the end zone. 15-yard run for a score for Connor Davis, and the Wolverines are again on the board.
Yeah, tremendous fake there. He's done, and we've run this play several times in the last few games, and he always does a great job of getting the defense going one direction and pulling it out of that running back's hands and taking it the opposite.
Does a good job of fooling us sometime as well.
That's right.
Point after attempt to come. Jackson McCarley to hold. Snap is back. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 6:12 left to go here in the first quarter, Wolverines up 13-0. You're listening to Wolverine Football on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network.
Abrams Construction. Visit AbramsLLC.com to plan your new custom home or renovation project. That's AbramsLLC.com. Davis Auto Sales of Woodruff. We have served the community for 30 years, selling more than 70,000 trucks, cars, and SUVs. Come see us for your automotive needs. Located at 701 North Main Street, Woodruff, where you are treated like a friend and not just another customer. Financing available. ESS Industrial. At ESS Industrial, we create value by moving metal. Let us bring a total solution for all of your rigging, equipment, recycling, and storage needs. Go Wolverines!
So exactly what we need to do after a slow start last Friday at Emerald High School. A fast start for the Wolverines. 6:12 left to go here in the first quarter. We have a 13-0 lead on the Woodmont Wildcats. And we're about to kick off again. Kicking off left to right from our 40. Both teams now come out of the huddle on the respective sidelines, getting some last-minute instructions from their coaching staff. Joshua Ruiz to kick off.
Looked like the referees gave both teams a little extra time there after that touchdown to get a hydration break, as we're all the way into September already, but it's still warm and want to avoid as many cramps as possible.
So the Wolverines go on their first 2 drives of the evening, up 13-0. 2 safeties deep for the Wildcats back at about their 5-yard line. Ruiz to kick off. Whistle blows. Everybody set. Runs forward. Foot meets leather. Ball's in the air. So a little bit shorter kick to be picked up at around the 10-yard line. Looking for some blocking at the middle. Gets to the far sideline. Gets out in space, but he brought down, looks like around the 30-yard line again, and that's where the Wildcats will take over on offense.
It's number 31 for the Wolverines, Zach Ramey, in to make the tackle and bring the return man down.
Actually gave him forward to the 32-yard line. The first down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 32. And again, the referees are stopping play for some reason. Morgan not real sure what's going on down on the field.
It looks like that one was for some type of uniform infraction or malfunction.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the whistle is blown. We're ready for play. Down to 20 seconds on the play clock. 2 wide receivers top of the formation. Quarterback in the gun. Takes a snap. Going to throw out to the far sideline, trying to set up a screen. Did get about 4 yards, it looks like. It'll be second down and around 6.
That's going to be number 11 for the Wildcats, Frank Lewis, on the reception.
Second down, 6 for the Wildcats. 5:45 left to go here in the first quarter. 1 wide out to the near side, 2 up top. Quarterback in the gun is Quillen. Quillen takes a snap, goes back in the pocket, under some pressure, throws downfield, overthrew his receiver. He was trying to reach number 11, overthrew him. It'll be third down and 6.
Looked like it could have potentially turned out to be a jump ball if it was a little bit shorter. Wolverine defender number 2, Malachi Thompson, was there to try to make a play on it, but either way it was a little too far.
Third down and 6 for the Wildcats. That stops the clock with 5:23 left to go here in the first quarter. Quarterback gets the play. Speaking now to his offensive lineman. Now everybody's in position. 2 wide outs to the near side, 1 up top. Quarterback in the gun is Quillen. Takes a snap, rolls out, trying to set up something. It's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 6. They were trying to set up a screen here on the near sideline, but one of our blitzing linemen got it and knocked it ball 4th down and 6.
Looked like that was number 35, Jordan Hood, and number 10, Trayvon Lee, in on the pass breakup for the Wolverines.
Punt team again comes out for the Wildcats. Barnaby in safety position at around our 25-yard line to receive this kick. 5:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Snap is back. Kick is up. It's a high kick. It's going to hit at around the 30-yard line and take a Wildcat bounce, and they're going to mark him at the 25-yard line. That's where we'll take over on offense at our own 25.
Rand Wilson, Woodruff State Farm agent. Rand Wilson with State Farm, your trusted Woodruff State Farm agent for more than 42 years. Stop by 210 Gregory Street for a home and auto quote and receive a bundle. Call 864-476-2725.
Offense for the Wolverines now on the field. Now they move Corey Moats across the formation. They're going to move him in the backfield. It's going to make a little circle, and they're trying to something to him. That's some good blocking up front, and it closes pretty quickly. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Second down and 10.
Defense converged on him on this side of the field, Tom. Aiden Gibson out there again, lead blocking for him, was just able to get around, had 3 that Aiden was trying to keep out of the way of Corey Moats.
A lot of motion in the backfield for the Wolverines. 3 wideouts, top of the formation, empty backfield for Connor Davis. 4:38, clock moving here in the first quarter. And it looks like a stoppage of play and a timeout is going to be called by Woodmont, and that'll give us the opportunity to hear some more of our sponsors.
Woodruff Federal Savings and Loan. Are you ready to secure your financial future? For over 90 years, Woodruff Federal customers have experienced personalized banking services from home financing to savings. Visit woodruffederal.com or call 864-476-8144 to secure your financial future today. Zaxby's of Roebuck. Swing into Zaxby's of Roebuck before or after the game today. Located on Highway 221 in Roebuck. Make Zaxby's the perfect stop to feed your family or team. The great taste of Zaxby's chicken fingers and buffalo wings will be a touchdown for all Wolverines. Zaxby's of Roebuck is a proud supporter of Woodruff High School football. Coleman Farm Supply. Coleman Farm Supply has all of your farm, home, landscaping, fencing, building, and lumber needs in one stop. Come see us today.
Second down, actually gave him a yard, so it'll be second down and 9 for the Wolverines. 1 wide out top of the formation, 2 to the near side. H-back left side. Again, they empty the backfield. Now they move Aiden Gibson in the backfield to the right of Davis. Going to hand off to him, trying to get a sweep to the far side. He's out in space. He's going to be maybe a yard short of the first down. Gain of about 8 yards. It'll be third down and 1.
Yeah, great run there. Wolverine offensive line opening up a good hole on that far sideline, able to get him up, and that is going to be enough for the first down.
Oh, they gave him the yard. Okay, first down and 10 for the Wolverines. Same formation for the offense. Empty backfield. Davis in the gun. Takes a snap. A little bit of pressure. Throws over the middle. Again to a wide open. And inside the 45 to about the 42-yard line. Big gain of 15 yards. And enough for a Wolverine first down.
If you hadn't seen enough to prove that Aiden Gibson is an athlete, he just climbed the ladder there to pull that ball down, Tom. It was sailed on Connor just a little bit, but Aiden was able to reach up and pull it down.
Yeah, I really thought that was going to be incomplete, but he did. He had some hops on that one. Again, a fake in the backfield, throwing to the far sideline. He's got enough for a first down, a gain of about 11 yards. That's enough for another Wolverine first down.
That's number 17, Curtis Bell, on the far sideline, able to pull it down for the Wolverine first down.
Bell has been pretty active in this early game tonight.
He has. Again, you know, they're going to try to lock down our primary targets, and our secondary targets are doing a fantastic job.
Now, a little bit tighter formation for the Wolverine offense. 3 wide outs, top of the formation. Now they spread Moats a little wide to the near side. Going to fake, throw off to the far sideline. Gets upfield, looks like a gain of close to 8 yards, depending on where they mark him.
That's going to be number 17, Curtis Bell. Again, number 15, Rylan Renfro, doing a great job blocking for him out there on the sideline so he can get up close to the first down.
And it looks like we may have maybe a Woodmont player down.
We do got an injured player on the far sideline.
And that'll give us an opportunity to hear about some more of our sponsors.
Harrison Sun Contractors Incorporated. For 75 years and 3 generations, Harrison and Son Contractors have been serving Woodruff and the entire upstate. From residential, sewer, and water services and repairs, sewer cleaning and camera inspections, residential landscaping and grading, to complete residential and commercial site development, Harrison and Son Contractors has you covered. Call us at 864-476-0032. Luck Stone. At Luck Stone Innery, stone is just the start. We ignite human potential and proudly support our schools, teams, and the future of our community.
Second down and 4 for the Wolverine offense. Gave him 6 yards on that last reception to Bell. 2:55 left to go here in the first quarter. 2 wide outs to the near side. 1 up top, H-back to the right side is Cam Taylor. Davis in the gun. Going to hand off to Aiden Gibson up the middle. Is going to be met at about the line of scrimmage. They may give him a half a yard, but I think he got it back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it to be third down and 4.
Number 28, Zachary Land, coming in to tackle Aiden Gibson there back in the middle field, just past the line of scrimmage.
It did give him a yard, so it'll be third down and looks like 3. 2 wide outs to the near side. They're going to hand off again to Gibson up the middle. Big hole left side. A little stutter step in the backfield.
Still pushing.
Pushes a pile forward inside the 15 to the 14. Gain of 10 yards and enough for a Wolverine first down.
Yeah, great job there by the offensive line. Aiden got through him. The defense kind of stood him up, and they got on Aiden's back to continue pushing him down the field.
The Wolverines in a hurry up. They're already ready to run another play. 3 wide outs to the near side. 1 up top. Gibson to the right of Davis in the gun. Looks like one of our coaches runs out on the field for a timeout with 2:01 left to go here in the first quarter.
Pro Physical Therapy. Pro Physical Therapy is proud to support Woodruff High School athletics. We have served the Woodruff community for more than 20 years. We strive to provide the most comprehensive physical therapy and rehabilitative services. Please contact us at 476-6600 for any of your rehabilitative or fitness needs. Check us out at pro4pt.com. We also have locations in Duncan, Inman, and Landrum ready to serve you. Church at the Mill. Looking for a place to worship and connect? Join us at Church at the Mill Woodruff. Sunday mornings at 9 or 11 a.m. or any time during the week for programs and events. Learn more at woodruff.churchatthemill.com.
I think Coach Sloan saw something in the offensive setup he didn't like. He didn't want to run that play, so we call a timeout with 2:01 left to go in the first quarter. Wolverines with a 13-0 lead. Both teams are back out on the field now. 2 wide receivers to the near side, and they move Cam Taylor to H-back to the right side. High snap. Going to hand off to Gibson. He busts through the line, pushing the pile forward inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Looks like a gain of 9 yards to be second down and short.
Yeah, very short. Looks like they marked him just a little bit shorter than I saw that he fell. About 2 steps short of the end zone.
So it'll be second down and 1. Wolverines again in the hurry up. We're going to hand off to Gibson. Whistle blows just as we snap the ball. Flag on the near sideline. Dead ball off sides against the defense, and that'll give us a first down. It'll be first down and goal.
Wolverines doing a good job so far of limiting penalties. Seems to have been Woodmont's issue so far tonight. But Wolverines looking to continue marching this ball down the field. Offense have been clicking a lot better than they did in the first half last week.
First down and goal looks like at the 3-yard line for the Wolverine offense. 2 wide outs to the near side. They're going to hand off to Aiden Gibson trying to sweep to the left side. A gain of
touchdown.
He got in there. Looks like he was going to be short, but he kept pushing through, and he got the touchdown.
Touchdown, Aiden Gibson, a great job. Looked like he was going to be tackled there short, but he fell right over the top of the defender and stretched his arm out, able to cross that goal line for the Wolverine touchdown.
Wolverines now up 19-0 with 1:26 left to go here in the first quarter. Tranquilino with the extra point attempt coming. Jackson McCauley to hold. Kick is up, kick is good, and with 1:26 left to go here in the first quarter, Wolverines with a 20-0 lead on Woodmont.
Woodman Life. Are you looking for help to secure your family's financial future? Paul Winters, your local Woodman Life representative, is here to help. Call Paul today at 864-427-7595 to find a life insurance solution that fits your needs. Country Lawn and Tractor. Come out to see us at Country Lawn and Tractor, 5080 Highway 101, Woodruff, South Carolina. We carry Cub Cadet, Hustler Turf Equipment, and Spartan Mowers, Yanmar Tractors, D.R. Horton, and we service almost every brand with a large variety of parts. Cross Anchor Chiropractic. Do you want to feel better and have more mobility in your everyday life? Wellness starts here at Cross Anchor Chiropractic. Give us a call and let us help you enjoy a more pain-free and healthy lifestyle.
Joshua Ruiz to kick off again. Kicking left to right, 1:26 left to go here in the first quarter. And Morgan, I don't think we could have scripted it any better. Just a fast start by the Wolverine offense.
Doing a great job spreading it across all assets on our Wolverine offense.
Also doing a spectacular job.
Yes, sir.
Ruiz approaching the ball. It's a low kick. Can be brought in at around the 10-yard line. Coming in the middle of the field, looking for the blocking, trying to get to the outside. He gets up to about the 25, 26-yard line. That's where Woodmont will take offense.
That was number 18, T. Glenn, on the tackle for the Wildcats. There is a flag down in the middle of the field at about the 30-yard line.
So it looks like a block in the back by the receiving team, so that'll back them up. Return was up to the 26. But they'll mark off the penalty against the Wildcats. They should be starting at around their 16-yard line. They trail 20-0 here to our Wolverines.
Wolverine defense, as you mentioned, Tom, doing a tremendous job here tonight, and that's been something that's become expected of them, and what they've known for is to start fast. The Wolverine offense has kind of been what's been struggling to start, and they've proved themselves worthy here tonight.
Yeah, 3 wideouts to the near side for the Wildcats. Quarterback in the gun. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Quarterback takes a snap. Going to hand off to the tailback in the backfield to the right. A gain of, looks like maybe 5 yards. Be second down and 5 for the Wildcats.
It's going to be number 10, Trayvon Lee, for the Wolverine defense. Able to bring him down. Had him kind of by the shirt tail there for a little bit and was dragged a little bit, but eventually able to bring him down.
Looks like they're going to give him 6 yards. It'll be second down and about 4. Down inside a minute left to go in the first quarter. One wide out to each side of the formation. Quarterback in the gun takes a snap, going to hand off to his tailback. He's out in space, gets up to the 30-yard line. It's going to be enough for a Wildcat first down.
That's going to be number 24 for the Wildcats, Amari Harris. Number 16 for the Wolverines, Jackson McCarley, coming in to make the tackle.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's their first down of the game. Is that
I
right?
believe that's correct.
Down inside, 20 seconds now left to go in the first quarter. 2 wideouts to the near side. Quarterback takes the snap. Going to hand off to the tailback, sweeping to the far sideline. There's going to be a gain of close to 13, 14 yards. That's going to be enough for another Wildcat first down. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Wolverines with a 20-0 lead on Woodmont. You listen to Wolverine football on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network.
D.R. Horton. Come check out D.R. Horton's newest communities in the Woodruff area. Varner Station, Hunters Ridge, Lakestone, and coming soon, Harrier Point. D.R. Horton is an equal housing opportunity builder. Held to Pay Hauling and Grading. Held to Pay Hauling and Grading offers site prep, land clearing, demolition, and driveway installs. Located right here in Woodruff and serving the entire upstate of South Carolina. Call Held to Pay Hauling and Grading today at 864-449-6710. Mount Calvary Presbyterian Church. Come worship at Mount Calvary Presbyterian Church on Sundays at 9:30. A church saturated in Scripture and transformed by the gospel. Check out our website at mountcalvary.org. Nth Degree Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of Woodruff High School. Doctors Neese, Thomas, Higginbotham, and Patrick have been treating patients in the upstate for over 50 years. Visit us online at nthDegreeOrthodontics.com. That is nthDegreeOrthodontics.com to schedule your free consultation today.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats as we start the second quarter. Last drive for the Wildcats as they ended the first quarter, starting to move the ball a little better. First down and 10 that they're on 45. Going to hand off to the tailback. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, if that much.
It's number 6, Devontae Taylor, on the run for the Wildcats. That Wolverine middle of the defensive line, as well as Sean Graybill coming in to make that tackle, just proving how strong they are. You're going to have a lot of trouble trying to run up the middle of our defense.
It's like a loss of about a half a yard, but we'll see like second down and 10. 2 wideouts, top of the formation. Quarterback in the gun. 20 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time. 2 safeties deep for the Wolverines. Now it shifts back to 3. They're going to hand off again on the sweep to the far side. Number 8. He's going to gain about 4 yards, maybe 3. Actually, they're going to give him up to the 50-yard line. Didn't know if he made it that far, but they're going to give him to the 50. And it's going to be third down and 5.
Sean Graybill again on the tackle for the Wolverines, coming in to lay a hard tackle, as well as Adrian Hill had a tremendous game against Flynn a few weeks ago and has proved to be a tremendous asset in defense.
Wildcats starting to move the ball a little better here as we start the second quarter. Third down and 5. 3 wideouts, top of the formation for Woodmont. 1 to the near side. Quarterback in the gun, running back to his right. Takes a snap, looking to pass. Pretty good protection. Starts to break down. He's hit hard out to this near sideline. Pushes forward. It's going to be a short by maybe a yard or 2. Nice stop by the defense for the Wolverines. Looked like going to mark him about 2 yards short. It'll be fourth down and short.
It's number 19, Jackson Richard, for the Wolverines, coming in to make the play and bring him down short of the first down.
Thought the offense would stay on the field for the Wildcats, but now it looks like they're in punt formation. Just be aware of a possible fake. We got 1 safety back at about the 20-yard line. Snap is back. Kick is up. It's a nice kick. It's going to go out of bounds close around the 5-yard line. Really nice punt by the Wildcat punter. They're going to mark him inside the 5 at the, it's like the 4, so that's where the Wolverines will take over on offense.
Yeah, Jackson McCarley was back, dropped him back in the safety position to try to attempt to bring that back, and it was well over his head going out of bounds just inside the 5-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats, for the Wolverines at their own 4. 2 wide receivers, top of the formation. Now 1 wide out to the near side. Davis in the gun. Takes a snap. Going to hand off to the tailback. Big hole right side. A little stutter step in the backfield. Another. He's got enough for first down. Still going on the far sideline. Up outside the 25-yard line. Looks like it'll mark him at the 27.
Aiden Gibson proving why he's one of the top running backs in the entire state of South Carolina, regardless of classification. They're making 2 defenders miss as he planted his foot and went to the outside. Tremendous run there for enough for a first down.
And gave him 21 yards. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Wolverines. Davis looking to pass. Good protection. Starts to roll out to the near sideline. He's going to hold on to the ball. A lot of green in front of him. He takes a hard hit, but he gets past the 40 up to the 41. Gain of looks like 15 yards, and that'll be enough for a Wolverine first down.
Connor Davis doing a great job. Had tremendous protection there. Had all the time in the world. Just covered up. His receivers were covered up downfield and able to go down and give us a good hard run.
Wolverines in a hurry up now. They in formation, empty backfield. 2 wideouts to the near side, 2 up top. In the slot to the near side is Aiden Gibson. Davis in the backfield. Alone. Clock starts to roll. 9:50 left to go here before halftime. Wolverines with a 20-0 lead. Davis in the gun. Davis takes the snaps, looking to pass. Good protection. Throwing out here to Bell on the near sideline. On stutter step. Still going forward. They're going to mark him down at about the 45-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 14 yards for Bell and another Wolverine first down.
Tackle there by number 28, Zachary Land. Curtis Bell doing a great job here tonight, having a big game so far in this first half for the Wolverine offense.
Yeah, it's the Curtis Bell show here in the first half.
Is.
First down 10 for the Wolverines at the Woodmont 45. Empty backfield again. Davis flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be pulled down for a loss about 5 yards. And it's going to be second down and 15 back to midfield.
Protection broke down there on Connors. He was trying to get out of the pocket and take it downfield and just barely got pulled down. 3
wide outs, top of the formation. Bell is wide to the near side. Gibson will be back in the backfield to the left of Connor Davis. Up back is Cam Taylor. He's on the left side of the offense. Going to hand off. Flag comes out. May have been a false start on the Wolverines, and I think it is. Maybe one of our wide outs got an early start. So that'll back them up another 5. It'll be second down and about 20.
Something that we talked about pregame for this offense was limiting penalties and trying not to hurt ourselves going backwards on these easy penalties. Wolverines have to make this adjustment at halftime, which I'm sure they can.
I'm sure. A sack and a 5-yard loss on a penalty backs us up. Second down and 20. Then a fake and a throw out to Bale here on the near sideline. Gets up close to the original line of scrimmage. About 2 yards shy. It'll be third down and it looks like about 11.
Curtis Bell doing a great job holding on to that ball. Had to go up in the air to pull it down and had his feet knocked out from under him.
9-yard gain. It'll be third down and 11 for the Wolverine offense. Now 2 wideouts to each side of the formation. Davis in the gun with Gibson to his right. Hard count, almost got one of the defensive linemen to jump for the Wildcats. Now Gibson moves to the left of Connor Davis. 8:10 left to go. Clock moving here before halftime. Looking to pass those down the middle. It's going to be intercepted. Ball was thrown short. It's going to be intercepted by the Wildcats. Looks like he was trying to get again to Bale, and the ball didn't quite get far enough. An interception for the Wildcats.
It's going to be number 10, Trey Fultz, on the interception. Ball was batted up in the air. Connor Davis looked like he was hit as he was throwing that ball. It just came out a little bit softer than he wanted it to.
So Woodmont takes over on their own 49-yard line.
Wolverine defense coming out, bringing the energy, saying, hey, don't worry about it, Connor. Shake it off. We'll get it back for you.
2 wide outs, top of the formation, 1 to the near side. Quarterback in the gun. Quillen takes the snap, going to hand off to the tailback. And he is met in the backfield, still pushes forward, a gain of maybe 2 yards to be second down and 8.
That's going to be number 16, Jackson McCarley, coming in to bring him down in the middle of the field as he reversed it to bring it back across.
7:40 left to go here before halftime. Clock moving. Second down 8 for the Wildcats at our 49-yard line. Same formation for the offense. 2 up top, 1 to the near side. Tailback to the right of Quillen in the gun. Quillen takes the snap. Going to hand off. And to the far sideline. Looked like the tailback was trying to take the ball away from the quarterback, and the quarterback was trying to pull it back out and get a pass to the far sideline. And it looks like they're going to get actually a loss of 2 yards back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 8, Damaris Baxley, in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage for the Wolverine defense.
Little confusion in the offensive backfield for the Wildcats. So it'll be third down and 10. 6:49 clock moving before halftime. Wolverines with a 20-0 lead on the Wildcats of Woodmont. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Quarterback in the gun. Going to take the snap. Rolls straight back in the pocket. Looking to pass. Throws over the middle. And it's going to be knocked down on a great defensive play. Came up from behind. A nice play.
That's number 2, Malachi Thompson, coming in dropping back in coverage and saw that ball, read the quarterback's eyes the whole way, planted his foot and came right back through it. About one more step and that'd have been to the house for a touchdown, Tom, but great defensive play there.
Receiver was open to begin, but a great job by our defender there to knock it down. Reading, as you said, reading the quarterback's eyes, and it looks like the Wildcats are in punt formation. 6:27 left to go here before halftime. We'll have one safety deep back at about the 10-yard line to receive this punt. Snap is back, kick is up. We hit the kicker, but a flag comes out, a late flag at that.
That was a very late flag.
It was. Did they call just running in, or?
He had already kicked the ball.
Haven't marked the ball down yet. Punt went back to around the 15-yard line, but it looks like it'll be first down for the Wildcats. Defense is on the field for the Wolverines. Still haven't placed the ball down yet. Roughing the kicker, personal foul for the Wolverines. They marked the ball down to the 31-yard line on the Wolverine side of the 50.
Wolverines had 3 defenders coming into that punt and probably 6 inches from blocking it. It's hard to stop that momentum when you're coming hard as you can go.
First down and 10 for Woodmont at our 31-yard line. Wildcats takes a snap, going to hand off to the tailback. He is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a loss of one. It'll be second down and 11.
Number 9, Sean Ward, Daddy Graybill, coming in to blow that play up in the backfield.
Loss of one, second down and 11. Now under 6 minutes left to go before halftime. 2 wide outs, top of the formation, one to the near side. Quarterback in the gun. Tailback to his right. He's going to take the snap, looking to pass, going straight back under a lot of pressure, and it's going to be knocked down. They were bringing the house on that one. They had to get rid of the ball, and it fell incomplete. It'll be third down and 11.
Sean Graybill as well as Aiden Hill coming in to make that play and break it up. Almost intercepted, had number 8, Damaris Baxley, trying to track the ball down and just fell right in front of him.
5:32 left to go before halftime. Wolverines with a 20-0 lead against Woodmont. Third down and 11. 2 wideouts to the near side. Quarterback takes a snap, going to hand off to the tailback, a little stutter step in the backfield. He got maybe 2 yards, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. I thought they would give him a couple of yards, but I think they're going to mark him fourth. Looks like fourth and around 11.
Number 16, Jackson McCarley, first to him, able to wrap him up around the legs and hold him up, waiting on some of his Wolverine teammates to come help bring him down.
Offense looks like it's staying on the field for the Wildcats. Fourth down and 11. 5 minutes, clock moving, left to go before halftime. They may be thinking this over and call a timeout before they let the clock run. It's down to 10 seconds, continues to roll. I'm sure that's what the coaching staff for the Wildcats are going to do. Let it run down and use as much time as they can, and then call a timeout. That's exactly what happened, and that'll give us an opportunity to hear about some of our sponsors.
Holden Crib, your Woodruff Edward Jones financial advisor. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized to you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? When you work with Holden Crib, your Woodruff Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what is most important to you. Edward Jones Holden Crib. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy, backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you achieve your goals. And you can partner long-term to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Holden Crib today at 864-476-5699 5'6", Edward Jones, member SIPC.
4:40 left to go here in the first half, just before halftime. Wolverines with a 20-0 lead. 4th down and 11 for the Wildcats, and now the punt formation comes out. No safeties back. Now they're going to move Jackson McCarley back to receive this kick. He'll be back at around the 5-yard line, marching inside the 5 now. Still a little confusion by the referees. Head ref is now on the far sideline talking to our coaching staff. Now he comes back to where he needs to be. 4th down and 11 for the Wildcats. 4:40 left to go here before halftime. McCarley deep at around the 10-yard line to receive this possible kick. Going to be kicked. And it's going to hit out of bounds. It's like inside right at the 20. So a short kick, it goes out of bounds, and the Wolverines will take over at their own 20-yard line.
Looked like that ball came off the side of his foot a little bit, Tom. Hard to take anything off of a punt when you're used to kicking it deep. But overall, a good starting field position for the Wolverines.
1st down and 10 at our own 20. 4:33 left to go here before halftime. Davis leading the offense back out. He's in the gun with Gibson to his left. Is that Gibson?
Yes.
2 wide receivers to each side. They're going to hand off to Gibson. Big hole right side. Pushes a few players out of the way. Still going, trying to get to the far sideline. Pushing the pile right at the marker. Let's see where they're going to give him. Looks like they're going to mark him up to the 30, and that's going to be enough for a Wolverine 1st down.
Does a great job just making players miss. And, again, as you said, that's going to be enough for the 1st down, able to get to the far sideline.
And if they don't miss him, he just stiff arms them and pushes them out of the way. 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines at our 30. Looking to pass as Connor Davis trying to set up something on the far sideline. He out in space. Oh, he's tripped at the last minute. Just past the 45 at the 46-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 16 yards for Wolverine 1st down.
Number 6, Corey Moach, making a tremendous play there, making one player miss, and he had a ton of green grass in front of him looking to take it to the house when he was tripped up.
1st down and 10 at our own 46. 3:45 left to go before halftime. 3 wide outs to the near side, 1 up top. Empty backfield for Connor Davis. Davis snakes a snap, looking to pass. In the backfield, rolls out to his right, looking downfield, holds on to it, runs over a couple of players and goes out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of, let's see where they can mark him, gain of close to 5-6 yards.
That's number 19, Landon Pollard, there to force Connor Davis out of bounds on the far sideline.
Actually, they gave him only about 3 yards. He must have stepped out of bounds. 3 yards, be 2nd down and 7 for the Wolverines. Davis in the gun, takes a snap, looking to pass. Pretty good protection, starts to break down far sideline, trying to get a receiver over there. It'll feel incomplete, be 3rd down and 7.
Pass was just a little bit off target. Looked like he was looking for number 0, Caden Barnaby, there on the far sideline.
That stops the clock with 3:22 left to go before halftime. 3rd down and 7 for the Wolverine offense. 2 wideouts to the near side. It's Bell and Renfro to the near side. Looks like Moats will be wide right to the top of the formation. Down to 12 seconds on the play clock. Gibson in the backfield to the left of Davis. Now they move Cam Taylor to the near side, looking to pass, trying to set up something to Aiden Gibson. Another stutter step, a spin, and I think they're going to give it to him. He got right at the marker. It's going to be a gain of like 9 yards and enough for a Wolverine 1st down.
Yeah, he was met a couple yards shy of that 1st down. Tom was able to push his way forward and get just past the down marker.
1st down and 10 for the Wolverines at the Woodmont 44-yard line. Going to hand off to Gibson again. Stepped over a couple of players, still pulling the pile forward. Inside the 25 of the 23. A gain of 21 yards for Aiden Gibson.
Yeah, great run there by Aiden Gibson. Great vision downfield, able to again make a few players miss. Eventually brought down by number 14, Grant.
Hurdled a couple of players at the line of scrimmage and just kept going 2-by-2 set. Wolverine offense. Again, they're going to hand out. They're going to fake. Davis is not going to be touched. 24 yards. A nice fake in the backfield. I don't think anybody touched Connor Davis.
I also think not a lot of people knew he had the ball. Again, we talk about this fake. Aiden Gibson even sold it. Him coming back across the line in front of Connor Davis, he pulled it right out of his gut into the touchdown untouched.
Yeah, he fooled, including a couple of people up here.
He fooled me, I'll be honest.
And again, you said Gibson did a great job of selling it. Extra point attempt to come. It's going to be, he got it. It looks like he was going to pull it to the right. But he got it in for the score with 2:40 left to go before halftime. Wolverines with a 27-0 lead.
Founders Federal Credit Union. Teamwork makes the dream work. No financial institution understands that better than Founders Federal Credit Union. Our team works hard every day to offer products for your financial needs. Backed by unrivaled member service. Experience our dream team for yourself. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com today to apply for membership. Relax and go Wolverines. The Woodruff Times. Stay connected with your community through the Woodruff Times. Get news, events, and stories that are relevant, factual, and impactful to our community. Visit us online at thewoodrufftimes.com and subscribe today. Williams Tree Service. Williams Tree Service provides residential and commercial tree pruning, lifting and removal, stump grinding, storm damage cleanup, light grading and hauling, and some landscaping. With over 80 years combined experience, no job is too big or too small. Give us a call today for a free estimate and check out our Facebook page, Williams Tree Service.
Wolverines with a fast start here at Woodmont High School. 2:40 left to go here before halftime. Our Wolverines lead the Wildcats 27-0 as we are kicking off now, right to left. Joshua Ruiz doing the duties. Ball to the tee. Two safeties back deep at around the 5-yard line for the Wildcats. Wolverines with a 27-0 lead going into halftime. Whistle blows. Ball is ready for play. Ruiz kicks. Short kick. It's going to be caught bouncing around the 20-yard line, picked up. A pretty good return up outside the 35 for the Wildcats. So a pretty decent return. Nice field position for the Wildcats as they start just before halftime their drive.
That's going to be number 3, Keist, on the return for the Wildcats. Number 13, Skylar Barker on the tackle for the Wolverines.
They marked it at the 36-yard line. The first down and 10 for the Wildcats there. 2:35 left to go before halftime. 3 wideouts to the near side for the Wildcat offense. Tailback to the left of Quillen in the gun. Now he moves over to his right. Quarterback takes a snap. Going to fake, flag. Flag comes out. Looks like a delay of game, 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats. Be first down and 15.
Even down 27-0, the Wildcats take a long time to get the play off.
They do.
I'm sure they're getting different calls and reads from their coaches, but it takes the majority of that play clock to get it off.
Yeah, even after they're in formation, everybody seems to be ready to go. They just take a long time to get the snap off. First down and 15 for the Wildcats. Takes a snap, trying to set up something to the near side, and McCarley absolutely broke it up.
They were trying to throw the screen. Number 8 for the Wildcats, Robinson, was trying to block McCarley, and he just shitted him right off and went and blew that play up, making the ball fall incomplete.
Well, Carly was taking the blocker and the receiver and just pushing them away, and it fell incomplete. Second down, 15 for the Wildcats. 2 wideouts to the near side. Now 2 to each side of the offense for the Wildcats. Clock is stopped with 2:30 left to go before halftime. Quarterback takes the snap, looking to pass. Pretty good protection. Starts to break down, throws over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 15.
Ball intended for number 8, Robinson for the Wildcats. Addison Davis in pretty good coverage over there, coming across from the safety position to help defend that pass.
And their quarterback took a lick just as he let that ball go, so good job by the defensive line to come forward and pressure him. 3rd down and 15 for the Wildcats. .226 left to go in this first half. Quarterback again takes a snap, going to hand off to number 8, trying to get a speed sweep to the far side. He's going to gain, it's like around 6 or 7 yards. It's going to be 4th down and about 8. That's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 4th down and 10, and a timeout has been taken by the Wildcats with 2:17 left to go.
Abrams Construction. Visit AbramsLLC.com to plan your new custom home or renovation project. That's AbramsLLC.com. Allstate Insurance, Alex Davis. Alex Davis is a graduate of Woodruff High School and a member of the 1991 Upper State Championship football team. He is now an Allstate agent with more than 20 years of experience. Please reach out to our alumni and Allstate agent, Alex Davis, for all of your insurance needs at alexdavis@allstate.com.
2:17 left to go in the first half. Leading into halftime, Wolverines with a 27-0 lead to be 4th down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Both sides of the ball for this Wolverine team tonight have been clicking pretty well. Offense seems to be all in sync tonight, where we had a little bit of trouble with that in the first half last week. Defense doing what they typically do, and shutting it down, playing extremely tight, and doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, it's good to see that offense getting off to a fast start here on this Friday. Now they're in punt formation. We'll have 1 safety deep back at about the 25-yard line to receive this kick. .217 left to go before halftime. Snap is back. Looks like they're setting up for a return. It's going to be brought in at around the 20-yard line. A nice stutter step out in space. Good return. Past the 40, still going. Ball comes out, but it rolls out of bounds. Looks like going to mark him around the 47, 48-yard line. So a nice return by Barnaby.
Yeah, number 0, Caden Barnaby, has done a great job so far this season on the return job for the Wolverines. Has a ton of speed. First-year football player for this Wolverine team, but proven to be a very pivotal part.
Wolverines will have it 1st down and 10 at their own 48-yard line with 2:01 left to go here before halftime. Wolverines with a 27-0 lead on the Wildcats. 2 wideouts top of the formation, 1 down low to the near side. Looking to pass is Connor Davis, pretty good protection. Looking downfield, just off the fingertips. Falls incomplete. He was in double coverage. Fell incomplete. Moats is a little slow getting up. He stretched out trying to get to that ball. And I'm hoping it's a cramp. The trainers are out working with him. 1:54 left to go before halftime. He was in double coverage, but again, he ran past both the defenders, and the ball was just a little overthrown.
Yeah, a really good spot to lead that ball. as Corey Moats was trying his best to utilize his speed, he did eventually squeeze through both of those defenders to almost pull that ball down just a few inches too long.
So both teams have gone to their respective sidelines. 1:54 left to go here before halftime. They're still working on Moats. Let's hear some more from some more of our sponsors.
Davis Auto Sales of Woodruff. We have served the community for 30 years, selling more than 70,000 trucks, cars, and SUVs. Come see us for your automotive needs. Located at 701 North Main Street, Woodruff, where you are treated like a friend and not just another customer. Financing available. ESS Industrial. At ESS Industrial, we create value by moving metal. Let us bring a total solution for all of your rigging, equipment, recycling, and storage needs. Go Wolverines.
Moats is up and making his way to the sideline. That's probably going to be it for him for at least for this first half. 2nd down 10 for the Wolverines. At their own 48-yard line with 1:54 left to go before halftime, holding on to a 27-0 lead against the Wildcats. 2-by-2 set for the offense. Davis takes the snap, trying to set up something to Bell on here on the near side. Some good block, and he's got the first down and more down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 17 yards and enough for a Wolverine first down.
Again, Curtis Bell on that run. Number 34 for the Wildcats in on the tackle. That's going to be Cureton.
Good blocking downfield to allow him to get that first down. First down and 10 right at the Woodmont 35-yard line. Takes a snap, flag comes out. We may have had a false start on one of the receivers to the near side. And that'll back us up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15.
Receivers trying to get that first jump and get that first step on those DBs. Just a little over anxious here on the near sideline.
Bell and Renfro to the near side. Taylor and Barnaby up to the top of the formation. Gibson to the left of Davis in the gun. 1:36 left to go before halftime. Davis takes a snap. Pretty good protection. Throws down the field. Trying to get receiver in the middle of the field. That was Bell again. Just a little overthrown to be 2nd down and 15.
Bell proving to be one of Connor Davis's favorite targets here tonight. Proving that he can get himself open and has really sure hands when the ball is coming right to him.
Well, we talked about in the pregame, you mentioned even if you got Moats and Taylor, if you shut them down, we have so many talented wideouts that can really pick up. Going to hand off to Aiden Gibson. A couple of stutter steps in the backfield, still pushing forward. And the flag is down. Looks like maybe a holding call against the Wolverines. Holding against Woodruff. And that'll back us up 10 yards from the spot.
Jalen Lyles checking in. Aiden Gibson going to take a quick breather.
It'll be 2nd down and looks like about 20. 2nd down and close to 20 to go. 1:22 left to go here in this first half. And again, another stoppage of play.
These referees like to do a lot of communicating, Tom.
They do. They do. I'm not real sure what's going on down there. And now the head referee goes to the side judge on the far side to get his take on things. Back judge appears to want nothing to do with any of this. He's staying in his position.
He is holding his ground, Tom.
Now coming back over the ball. Still a little confusion. 3 referees are around. Now they're moving the ball forward. I think they were marking off the holding from the line of scrimmage, and they're saying the holding was behind the line of scrimmage. So it is backed it up to about midfield. It's going to be 2nd down and long. 2 wideouts, top of the formation, 1 down low to the near side. Lyles in at tailback. He's going to take the snap, trying to get to the outside. He's got some speed. Gets to the near side, still moving. He's forced out of bounds. Looks like around the 42-yard line. It's a gain of about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Number 0, Jacody Robinson coming in to force Lyles out of bounds on the far sideline.
3rd down and long. Inside a minute left to go, and now another whistle and a stoppage of play.
They are doing a lot of discussing tonight. The white hat, if he was wearing a Fitbit, would have thousands of steps tonight.
Yes, he would.
He goes all the way back to his spot and then comes up to the middle, goes to the far sideline. He checks in with everybody.
I think he's trying to get. He's going to see it's. I'm not real
he's
sure.
resetting the clock.
I think he's resetting the clock, and there may be a little. You may want to add some time on the clock. It says 47 seconds left to go before halftime, and he's holding up.
Like they're going to reset it to 1:03 is what I'm hearing from the coaching staff.
1:03, that's what they said. Now the play clock starts. 3rd down and 17 for the Wolverines. Tight formation. Davis looking to pass. Rolls out of the pocket to the far sideline. He's going to get out of bounds. He's hit pretty hard and knocked out of bounds short of the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and long for the Wolverines.
Connor Davis loves to lower that shoulder, but number 10 met him pretty hard.
He did.
Trey Fultz there on the far sideline, able to take him out of bounds.
4th down, it looks like about 14 to go. That did stop the clock with 56.3 seconds to go before halftime. Kind of a lull in the action here as we're approaching halftime.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot more talking on the field than football right now.
Yeah. 2 wideouts to each side of the formation. 4th down and 14. Pretty good protection. Davis looking to pass, looking downfield. Got a receiver. It's incomplete. Led the receiver a little bit too far, and it's a turnover on downs.
We'll turn it over with 50.9 seconds left here in the half.
So Woodmont will take over. They'll have the ball 1st down and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Wolverine defense already out on the field, bringing the energy, ready to put a stop to this second quarter here and take the lead going into halftime.
Offense for the Wildcats now takes the field. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 up top. They'll have a tight end left side. Quarterback in the gun. Tailback to his right. Takes the snap, going to hand off to the tailback, trying to get to the near sideline. Gained of, looks like maybe 5 yards. May give him 6. Be 2nd down and 4.
It's going to be number 26, Jay Glenn, on the tackle for the Wolverines.
Clock continuing to move now. Inside 35 seconds at 32 and moving. 2 wideouts now top of the formation. Quarterback in the gun. Takes the snap, going to hand off to the tailback, number 24. He's got the 1st down. He's out in space, past midfield, down to the 41-yard line. That's going to stop the clock with 18 seconds left to go before halftime. Wolverines with a 27-0 lead. We have a 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats at hour 41.
Number 24, Amari Harris on the run for the Wildcats.
Clock starts to move now inside 10 seconds. Offense using a lot of time. Quarterback rolls back, and it's going to be almost intercepted. Looked like our defender had read the route, jumped it, and it just came out of his hands, fell incomplete with 1.9 seconds left to go before halftime.
That's number 8, Damaris Baxley, on the pass breakup for the Wolverines.
That will stop the clock. There'll be one more play here before halftime. Wildcats will get the ball as we start the 3rd quarter. And it looks like a timeout is going to be called with 1.9 seconds left to go before halftime, and that'll give us an opportunity to hear about some of our sponsors.
Rand Wilson, Woodruff State Farm agent. Rand Wilson with State Farm, your trusted Woodruff State Farm agent for more than 42 years. Stop by 210 Gregory Street for a home and auto quote and receive a bundle. Call 864-476-2725. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Woodruff Federal Savings and Loan. Are you ready to secure your financial future? For over 90 years, Woodruff Federal customers have experienced personalized banking services from home financing to savings. Visit woodruffederal.com or call 864-476-8144 to secure your financial future today.
Wolverines with a fast start here at Woodmont High School on this Friday night. They lead 27-0, 1.9 seconds left to go before halftime. Now both teams on the field. Defense for the Wolverines, and it looks like we're going to try a 59-yard field goal.
That's what it looks like. This will be the longest field goal I've ever witnessed.
I'll tell you what. It's going to come up short. It made it to the end zone, but it's going to fall short. And that's going to be it for the first half. Again, for the Wolverines, a fast start, unlike last Friday against the Vikings. They up to a fast start, 27-0 lead. As we're going into halftime, you're listening to Wolverine football on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network.
Coleman Farm Supply. Coleman Farm Supply has all of your farm, home, landscaping, fencing, building, and lumber needs in one stop. Come see us today. Zaxby's of Roebuck. Swing into Zaxby's of Roebuck before or after the game today. Located on Highway 221 in Roebuck, make Zaxby's the perfect stop to feed your family or team. The great taste of Zaxby's chicken fingers and buffalo wings will be a touchdown for all Wolverines. Zaxby's of Roebuck is a proud supporter of Woodruff High School football. Harrison & Son Contractors Incorporated. For 75 years and 3 generations, Harrison & Son Contractors have been serving Woodruff and the entire upstate. From residential, sewer, and water services and repairs, sewer cleaning and camera inspections, residential landscaping and grading, to complete residential and commercial site development, Harrison & Son Contractors has you covered. Call us at 864-476-0032. Luck Stone. At Luck Stone Innery, stone is just the start. We ignite human potential and proudly support our schools, teams, and the future of our community. Pro Physical Therapy. Pro Physical Therapy is proud to support Woodruff High School athletics. We have served the Woodruff community for more than 20 years. We strive to provide the most comprehensive physical therapy and rehabilitative services. Please contact us at 476-6600 for any of your rehabilitative or fitness needs. Check us out at pro4pt.com. We also have locations in Duncan, Inman, and Landrum ready to serve you. Woodman Life. Are you looking for help to secure your family's financial future? Paul Winters, your local Woodman Life representative, is here to help. Call Paul today at 864-427-7595 to find a life insurance solution that fits your needs.
Back here at the halftime at Woodmont High School, Wolverines with a 27-0 lead as we start the third quarter. Some scores around the area. Emerald is leading Broome 28-6. Burns over Greer in the third quarter, 28-9. Chapman and Clinton leading 20-14 in the third quarter. Chesney with a 14-7 lead on RS Central. Union looking to get their first win of the season, leading Blacksburg just before halftime, 13-0. And Mountain View Prep leading Crescent in a close game, 14-7. So right now, again, with 1:20 left to go here before we start the third quarter, Wolverines with a 27-0 lead. Morgan, again, we already said it a couple of times in that first half, but what a great start by this Wolverine offense. And again, the defense is doing what the defense does.
Yeah, defense is doing a fantastic job, Tom, just kind of containing them in all aspects of the game. They were able to complete a few passes there. Woodmont was there at the end of the second quarter, but defense overall was doing a tremendous job containing. What I'm most impressed with is we talked about last week and even the week before in the Fountain Inn game, our offense can move the ball, but there was a little bit of miscommunication, not all seeming to be on the same page there in the first half the last couple of weeks, but they seem to have fixed that this week in practice. Came out, everybody moving together, knowing where everybody should be, and just moving the ball all across the field. I want to highlight Curtis Bell, who's done a tremendous job. It's like we've mentioned, it's been the Curtis Bell show here in the first quarter. I know you'll have some stats to share in the first half. I know you'll have some stats to share, but he's done a tremendous job. Yeah,
totally unofficial stats, but I have Bell with 7 catches for 77 yards. Wolverine scored 4 touchdowns. Taylor on the 37-yard pass and run for our first score. Connor Davis had runs of 15 and 24 yards to get in the end zone twice, and Gibson had a 3-yard run to get on the board as well. I have Gibson with 8 carries for 84 yards. Davis, 7 carries for 66 yards. Lyles carried the ball twice for 16 yards. Again, Gibson with 3 catches for 61 yards. Let's see, Cam Taylor had 2 catches for 54 yards in the first half, and Corey Moats had 3 catches for 22 yards in the first half. And again, just really unofficial stats, but kind of what I could come up here in the first half. But again, both teams are back out on the field doing their exercise and stretching before we start the third quarter. But again, what a great job this defense did. Looks like a couple of times toward the end of the game, end of the first half, Woodmont was starting to move the ball again, but our defense just continues to use that strength and conditioning and just shut them down and did not let them get on the board in the first half.
Yeah, gutsy call there by the Woodmont staff at the end of the first half. I'd never seen a 59-yard field goal attempt here in high school football. He had plenty of leg to probably hit a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Came up a few yards short, but gutsy call there, just trying to get some points on the board going into the half. This typically, as we go into the second half, is where the Wolverines begin to shine.
Yeah.
As these teams that we've faced in the first 3 games, they begin to wear down. This is where the Wolverines seem to hit their stride and expect nothing different this week.
Yeah, again, the strength and conditioning coach, we've talked about it several times, not only in this game, but really in all 3 games previous. What a great job they're doing. And these all these kids out on that field for the Wolverines, they all seem to be in shape. They seem to be stronger, bigger, and they're showing it out on the football field.
They are. They out-muscle teams. They outlast teams when we get deep into it where they may have been able to stop the run or whatever facet that they focused in on offense. The Wolverines typically can get it going in the second half. However, the Wolverine offense has been kind of striking on all facets so far this game. Do want to wish Corey Moats had an injury there in the second quarter. Look to his right leg. Doesn't look like he's dressed out here in the second half. Going to rest him. I got a message that he had some ice on that knee. So praying it's nothing serious. Not just a tremendous player for our team, but a tremendous leader, and praying that he's going to be just fine.
Absolutely. And we profiled him in the pregame, just not only receiver, but running back and defensive back. Anywhere you put him on the field, return yards, anywhere you put him on the field, he's going to get positive results. So we certainly hope it's nothing major. And kind of like last Friday at Emerald toward the end of the first half is when Aiden Gibson took that stretching out for try to get a pass and came down a little gimpy, and of course he came back stronger than ever in the second half. So hopefully that sound like you said we're going to rest Corey Moats here in the second half, but maybe this Bell kid can pick up the slack.
I think he'll do just fine. Even if Corey it was questionable with a 27-0 lead, it's not something that you want to risk. So we'll wish him the best and hope he can be back with us next Friday night.
Absolutely. Both teams now finished their stretching as we start the third quarter, and the teams are on the respective sidelines getting some last-minute instructions from the coaching staff, and the referee group of 5 is. They split up from their little huddle, and they're taking their positions as we're about ready to start the third quarter.
They've spent a lot of time huddled up so far tonight. Just doing their best to make sure everything's right, and we appreciate that. But we look forward to seeing this Wolverine defense begin us here in the third quarter as they're kicking off to the Wildcats.
Well, hopefully, if we talk about the adjustments that this Wolverine team makes from one half to the next, hopefully the referees have huddled together and they'll make some adjustments as they start the third quarter.
That's right.
Joshua Ruiz will kick off from right to left. We're just about ready to start the third quarter. Wolverines with a 27-0 lead here against Woodmont High School on the campus of Woodmont High School here in Piedmont. 2 safeties deep at around the 5-yard line for the Wildcats. Ball is on the tee. It looks like it may be a short pooch kick. Well, it's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be picked up at around the 10-yard line, trying to get the far side. He's out in space, got a big hole. It closed pretty quickly, but he got past the 35. They're going to mark him just shy of the 40, it looks like. At the 30, it looks like they're going to run him at the 38, and that's where the Wildcats will take over as we start the third quarter.
Number 34, Rico Abney, in to make the tackle. Jackson Richard, number 19 for the Wolverines, a little slow to get up, but he's making his way to the far sideline. This special teams, this return team for the Wildcats is something that Coach Stallone highlighted in his pregame conference. Is saying that Wildcats did return one for a touchdown last week, so something we definitely need to watch out for.
Yeah, that was a nice return there, about 28 yards. Have pretty decent field position as you start the third quarter. First and 10 at their own 38. They trail our Wolverines 27-0. 2 wideouts top of the formation, 1 to the near side, and the whistle blows again.
Got a flag in the backfield.
I think it's a delay of game on the first play as we start the third quarter, and that'll back up the Wildcats 5 yards.
If you're just checking in with us here in the second half, it's something we mentioned in the first half. This Wildcat offense does like to take the majority of the entire play clock.
They absolutely do. Still haven't blown ready for start. Well, I was hoping some adjustments at halftime.
Our conferences
It
will continue with the referees.
It did not happen. So now the head referee meets with one of the side judge and the back judge. And I think we're about ready to continue play. Whistle blows. And the play clock will start. Supposed to start, but it hasn't started. Still at 25. Now it's down to 20. First down to 15. Hand off to the tailback in the backfield, and he is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and a late flag comes out.
It's going to be
in the offensive backfield. That usually is an area of holding on the offense.
number 26, Jay Glenn, and number 27, Addison Davis, coming in to blow that play up in the backfield.
And it looks like it's going to be against the Wolverines. It must have been a personal foul. They're marking off the 15 yards, and that should give the Wildcats a first down.
Number 40, Adrian Hill, checking in for number 72, Gunnar Atkinson.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 46-yard line. Well, to a slow start here in the third quarter. 2 wideouts to the near side. Quarterback in the gun. Takes the snap. Going to hand off fake to the tailback. Throwing over the middle. Off the fingertips of the intended receiver. It's going to be second down and 10.
Pass intended for number 11, Frank Lewis. Number 8, Damaris Baxley for the Wolverines there in coverage.
Led him just a little too far, and if he had made that connection, that could have been 6.
It was. He was coming across the field in a slant pattern, and he had to jump or leap out to try to reel that ball in.
Second down 10 for the Wildcats. 11:39 left to go here in the third quarter. Cover 2 for the Wolverine defense. Quarterback takes a snap, going to hand off to number 24, trying to get outside. He gets past the line of scrimmage. A gain of maybe 3 yards. It'll be third down and around 7.
None other than number 9, Sean Graybill, coming in from the linebacker position to pull him down there in the middle of the field.
Starting the third quarter just the way he started the first quarter.
Leading the way.
Yep. Clock moving at 11:15 to go in the third. Third down and 6, let's say, for the Wildcats. 3 wideouts to the near side. Quarterback in the gun. Tailback to his right. Going to take the snap, looking to pass, trying to set up something for the tail, and looks like the tailback forgot to bring the ball with him and just fell incomplete. I think he turned his head to go upfield and just came out of his hands, an incomplete pass. It'll be fourth down and 6.
Number 16, Jackson McCarley, coming downfield straight at him. He might have put his eyes on Jackson, who looked like he was about to try to level him as the ball fell incomplete.
Punt formation for the Wildcats, number 13 to do the honors. We have one receiver back at around the 10-yard line to receive this kick.
Going to be number 0, Caden Barnaby, back for the Wolverines.
A low snap picked up, almost got a finger on it. It's going to be a nice roll. It's going to be inside the 5. It got in the end zone. Looks like they had a couple of players down to possibly get to it, but it just kept bouncing away from it. It gets in the end zone, so we'll take it over first down and 10 at our own 20.
Abrams Construction. Visit abramsllc.com to plan your new custom home or renovation project. That's abramsllc.com.
10:47 left to go here in the third quarter. Wolverines will have the ball first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Great job of the defense stopping the Wildcats on their first possession as we start the third quarter. Wolverines with a 27-0 lead. And it looks like Coach Sloan came out to discuss something with a couple of the referees, and I think he's got looks like we're going to make them kick again. Is that? Well, there must have been a penalty. I didn't see the flag. But we'll have it first down and 10 at our 35-yard line. I didn't see the infraction. But it must have been a personal foul of some sort against the Wildcats. Davis looking to pass. On the far sideline. Got a receiver there, maybe a yard short, depending on where they mark him. It's going to be second down and 1.
That's number 13, Skylar Barker, on the reception for the Wolverines.
So it'll be second down and short. We'll give him a gain of 9, second down and 1. Going to hand off to Aiden Gibson, a little stutter step in the backfield. He's got the first down. Pile keeps moving forward. They're going to stop the pile at the 48. A gain of 4 yards, but that's enough for a Wolverine first down.
Aiden Gibson does such a tremendous job continuing to churn those legs, even when he stood up, pushing the pile forward to get an extra few yards.
First down 10 for the Wolverines at their own 48. Coming up on 10 minutes left to go here in the third. 2 wide outs, 2 to each side, a 2-by-2 set. Davis looking to pass. Pretty good protection. Starts to roll out to his right. Throws the ball away, trying to get to a receiver. Looks like Aiden Gibson was out there. And I think they're going to give it to him. I don't think I saw a flag come out. They're going to give him the incomplete pass. Aiden Gibson was in the area. So they're going to say it fell incomplete.
A lot of fans here on the home sideline wanting the intentional grounding call.
So second down and 10 at our own 48. Davis going to hand off to Gibson. Speed sweep to the left side. He's out in space. Still going now to the 40, to the 35. Still pulling players forward. Going to mark him out at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 22 yards for Aiden Gibson.
Aiden Gibson, if you don't wrap him up by the legs pretty much, he will shuck any tackle off of you if you get above his waist.
Gain of 22 down to the 30 by Aiden Gibson. First down and 10 for the Wolverines. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Looking to pass, trying to set up something again to bail to the near side. Still pushing forward inside the 20, close to the 18. It's going to be a gain of right at 10 yards. They're going to move the chains. It's a gain of 10 by Bell.
Bell just doing a great job being a favorite target. Just the DBs are playing so far off of him that he's got room to catch the ball and get at least 5 yards just about every catch.
Right at the 20-yard line, first down and 10 for the Wolverines. Clock moving with 9:20 left to go here in the third. 3 wide outs, top of the formation. Davis in the gun. Now they empty the backfield. Setting up something to the far sideline. It's off the fingertips. Incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
Pass intended for number 15, Rylan Renfro, in the far corner of the end zone. Defensive player there, number 25 for the Wildcats. Bradges able to knock the ball loose.
Now Bell is wide to the near side. Got 2 wide receivers top of the formation. Taylor is an up back right side. Gibson to the right of Davis. Going to hand off to Gibson. Up the middle, big hole. Push the pile forward, close to the 10. They're going to mark him up to about the 12. It's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to be third down and short.
Aiden Gibson came downhill in a hurry, ran through number 17 for the Wildcats, and able to get those extra few.
As they gave him 7 yards, it'll be third down and 3. A big hole in the middle. He's down close to the 10-yard line. That should be, they may mark him a little short of the 10. Looks like he's going to be just short, maybe 4th down and 1.
Number 3, Jalen Lyles checking in for Aiden Gibson, who's going off to get a breather.
4th down and 1, just outside the 10-yard line for the Wolverine offense. 2 wideouts, top of the formation. And a flag comes out, a hard count.
That referee on the far sideline looked like he was trying to throw a Hail Mary with that flag, Tom.
It's going to be offside, a 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats, and that will give the Wolverines a first down on a hard count by Connor Davis.
Again, we talk about him doing such a great job on that. When we needed it there just to get the 1 yard to get the first down, he was able to draw him off.
Just like T.J. Morris used to do last year.
A fantastic teacher there in T.J.
First down and goal right at the 10 for the Wolverines. 2 wideouts, top of the formation. Lyles in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff. Notice a fake to him, throw into the end zone for Taylor. And that's in there for a touchdown for Cam Taylor, 10-yard reception.
Yeah, great play call there. Connor Davis was able to fake the handoff to Lyles and dump it right over to Cam Taylor. Thank you. My mind went blank for a second, who used his height to go up over top of the defender.
Yeah, he is a hard man to guard. He has such good height on just about anybody you can put out there to guard him. He's about 6'5". 7:45 left to go here in the third quarter. And another flag comes out. I think it's going to be a false start against the Wolverines. That'll back us up 5 yards. Point after attempt will come 5 yards deeper. Tranquilino to try the point after. Jackson McCarley to hold. Be kicking from the 15. Snap is back. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 7:45 left to go in the third, Wolverines with a 34-0 lead against Woodmont. You're listening to Wolverine Football on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network.
Allstate Insurance, Alex Davis. Alex Davis is a graduate of Woodruff High School and a member of the 1991 Upper State Championship football team. He is now an Allstate agent with more than 20 years of experience. Please reach out to our alumni and Allstate agent, Alex Davis, for all of your insurance needs at alexdavis@allstate.com. Davis Auto Sales of Woodruff. We have served the community for 30 years, selling more than 70,000 trucks, cars, and SUVs. Come see us for your automotive needs. Located at 701 North Main Street, Woodruff, where you are treated like a friend and not just another customer. Financing available.
10-play drive for the Wolverines in the third quarter to get on the board. 7:45 left to go in the third. Wolverines have a 34-0 lead against Woodmont. Woodmont receive team is already on the field. Kicking team for the Wolverines getting some last-minute instructions, and now they come out to the 40. Joshua Ruiz will be kicking off right to left. 7:45 left to go in the third. Two safeties deep back for the Wildcats at around the 5-yard line. Again, Morgan, the offense and defense, but the offense starting just the way they did this game on the drive to start the third quarter, getting on the board with a score.
Yeah, able to get everybody involved and moving the ball well.
Ball on the tee. Ruiz to kick off. High kick. It's going to be brought in at around the 50. No, he's going to hit and bounce at around the 15. Pretty good return. He's out to the near sideline down to the 40. He's going to be brought down shy of the 45. Looks like they're going to mark him around the 43-yard line. So, again, a nice return by the special team by the Wildcats.
That's number 24, Amari Harris, on the return for the Wildcats. Joshua Ruiz, the kicker, having to come in and make a tackle. Thank goodness he's a very athletic, big-frame kicker and was able to bring him down here on the near sideline.
Return of about 28 yards, and it'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 43. 7:37 left to go in the third. 2 wideouts, top of the formation. One to the near side for the Wildcats. Quillen in the gun, takes a snap. Going to hand off to the tailback, trying to sweep to the far sideline. We made him in the backfield, but he kept going. It's been a gain of, looked like close to 5 yards. I almost had him in the backfield, but he slipped away and got a good positive gain of about 5 yards to be second down and 5.
It's number 26, Jay Glenn for the Wolverines. Almost had him down in the backfield. He slipped just outside of his outstretched arms.
Now 2 wideouts to the near side. So we got a wideout top of the formation, and tailback is to the left of Quillen, the quarterback, in the gun. A little confusion in the backfield, looks like, for the Wildcats. Quarterback takes a snap. Going to hand off again to number 6, trying to get to the outside to the far sideline. It's going to be just shy of the first down, maybe third down and 1, depending on where they mark him.
Wolverines signaling that the ball may have come out, but it doesn't look like they're going to give it to him. Got an injured Wildcat down on the field.
That'll give us an opportunity to hear from some more of our sponsors.
ESS Industrial. At ESS Industrial, we create value by moving metal. Let us bring a total solution for all of your rigging, equipment, recycling, and storage needs. Go Wolverines! Woodruff Federal Savings and Loan. Are you ready to secure your financial future? For over 90 years, Woodruff Federal customers have experienced personalized banking services from home financing to savings. Visit woodrufffederal.com or call 864-476-8144 to secure your financial future today. Rand Wilson, Woodruff State Farm agent. Rand Wilson with State Farm, your trusted Woodruff State Farm agent for more than 42 years. Stop by 210 Gregory Street for a home and auto quote and receive a bundle. Call 864-476-2725. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Player is up for the Wildcats, making his way to the sideline. Looks like an injury to maybe his right leg, right knee possibly. 6:33 left to go here in the third quarter. Defense for the Wolverines out on the field. Now here come the offense for the Wildcats. Third down and 1 for Woodmont. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Quarterback in the gun. He's going to take the snap, hand off to the tailback. A flag comes out. He got the first down, it looks like, but a flag did come out. It looks like it may be a false start on the Wildcats. Referee on the near side threw the flag almost immediately.
Still in conference.
Yep. It is a false start by the offense. That'll back them up 5 yards. It'll be third down and 6. So from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6 with 6:27 left to go here in the third quarter. Wolverines with a 34-0 lead against Woodmont Wildcats.
Looked like the receiver here on the near sideline was a little over-eager to begin his route.
2 wideouts to the near side, 2 up top. Quarterback Quillen in the gun. Takes a snap, looking to pass, empties the backfield, throws downfield to an open receiver down the far sideline. He got behind the defense. He's going to get in the end zone. A 53-yard touchdown pass, and the Wildcats are on the board.
That's number 11 for the Wildcats, Frank Lewis, on the touchdown reception.
I think that fake in the backfield by the quarterback just threw our defenders off in the backfield, and defender got behind the defense and went untouched in the end zone for a score for the Wildcats.
Wolverine defensive backs have done a really good job so far tonight. When the ball went in the air, you just assumed somebody was going to be there, but he was just wide open there on the far numbers across the field.
Now a little swinging gate formation for the extra point. And now they get back in regular point after attempt formation. 6:11 left to go here in the third quarter. And a whistle blows again. Looks like a delay of game. It'll back them up 5 yards. The point after attempt will be a little bit further back.
I believe that's the third or fourth delay of game call against the Wildcats tonight.
Mm-hmm. They'll make the extra point just a little bit further. They'll be kicking from the 15. Snap is back. Kick is up, and the kick hit the goalpost. No good. Hit the left upright, and it fell back in the field of play. So with 6:11 left to go in the third quarter, Wolverines holding on to a 34-6 lead against Woodmont.
Zaxby's of Roebuck. Swing into Zaxby's of Roebuck before or after the game today. Located on Highway 221 in Roebuck, make Zaxby's the perfect stop to feed your family or team. The great taste of Zaxby's chicken fingers and buffalo wings will be a touchdown for all Wolverines. Zaxby's of Roebuck is a proud supporter of Woodruff High School football. Harrison and Son Contractors Incorporated. For 75 years and 3 generations, Harrison and Son Contractors have been serving Woodruff and the entire upstate. From residential, sewer, and water services and repairs, sewer cleaning and camera inspections, residential landscaping and grading, to complete residential and commercial site development, Harrison and Son Contractors has you covered. Call us at 864-476-0032.
Wildcats on the board with 6:11 left to go in the third quarter. And Morgan, it looks like the Wildcats started moving the ball a little bit toward the end of that first half. They tried that long field goal. We held them off the board, but we stopped them on their first drive in the third quarter. But they put together a pretty decent drive on that last time, and defender got behind the defense for the score, and so they're on the board trailing 34-6.
Really the only big play that the Wolverine defense has given up all game. Just to go for some long yardage, just kind of slipped in. I don't know if they kind of lulled us to sleep there on the defensive side, but were able to throw it downfield.
Wildcats will be kicking off left to right from their 40. 6:11 left to go here in the third quarter on the campus of Woodmont High School in Piedmont. Whistle blows, ball ready for play. Kickoff's a high, deep kick. It's going to make the end zone, so the Wolverines will take over first down and 10 at their own 20, and that's where they'll start this drive.
Abrams Construction. Visit abramsllc.com to plan your new custom home or renovation project. That's abramsllc.com.
Wolverine offense takes the field, led by Connor Davis at quarterback. Wolverines have a 34-6 lead here, midway, a little past midway of the third quarter. One wide out to the near side. There they're moving another over here. 2 wide outs to the near side. 2 tailbacks in the backfield, flanking Connor Davis. 1 wide out top of the formation. Going to hand off to the tailback. A big hole right side, pushes a couple of players forward, close to the 30. Looks like it'll mark him at the 29, a gain of 9 yards. It'll be second down and short.
Look like number 3, Jalen Lyles on the carry for the Wolverines.
Going to give him 8 yards. It'll be second down and 2.
Got number 3, Jalen Lyles, and number 21, Jalen Robertson in the backfield with the Wolverine offense.
Same formation, 2 wide outs to the near side, 1 up top. Now the Wolverines on offense are going to start using a little bit more of their clock. Down to 10 seconds, clock moving, 5:30 left to go in the third. Going to hand off again to their tailback. A big hole up the middle of the field down to the 45-yard line.
It's going to be number 25, R.J. Bird, on the run for the Wolverines.
Gain of 17 yards. And a first down and 10 for the Wolverines. Actually, a gain of 16. He'll mark him at the 44. It looks like number 18, T. Glenn, is in the slot left side as a wideout. 2 wideouts to the near side. And the clock didn't move for a long time. Maybe it's an official timeout for a hydration break. No, it's a timeout called by Woodmont, and that'll give us an opportunity to hear from more of our sponsors.
Allstate Insurance, Alex Davis. Alex Davis is a graduate of Woodruff High School and a member of the 1991 Upper State Championship football team. He is now an Allstate agent with more than 20 years of experience. Please reach out to our alumni and Allstate agent, Alex Davis, for all of your insurance needs at alexdavis@allstate.com. Davis Auto Sales of Woodruff. We have served the community for 30 years, selling more than 70,000 trucks, cars, and SUVs. Come see us for your automotive needs. Located at 701 North Main Street, Woodruff, where you are treated like a friend and not just another customer. Financing available.
Back here at Woodmont High School, 5:20 left to go in the third quarter. Wolverines with a 34-6 lead against the Wildcats. Wolverines have it first down and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Connor Davis brings the offense out, flanked by 2 tailbacks. Be 2 wideouts to the near side. Whistle blows, and we are ready for play. Snap is back, going to hand off to Lyles, trying to get to the outside. He gets a couple of yards, and he's forced out. You mark him up to the 45. They're going to give him a gain of 1 yard to be 2nd down and 9.
Lyles hit hard as he tried to cross the line of scrimmage by number 10, Trey Fultz, for this Wildcat defense.
Clock moving now inside 5 minutes to go in the third. Right at the 45-yard line, 2nd down and 9. Again, the Wolverines on offense using a lot of clock, melting a lot of that clock here in the second half. Davis takes a snap. Going to hand off to the tailback, pushing forward past the 50-yard line down to the 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Number 3, Jalen Lyles, again on the carry for the Wolverines. When he gets the ball, he's running at the fastest he seems like he can run. He hits the hole extremely hard and makes you bring him down, or he's going to run you over.
3rd down and short. 3rd down and 2 for the Wolverine offense. Same formation, 2 wideouts to the near side. Barnaby, the single wideout, top of the formation. Takes a snap, going to hand off to the tailback. He's got the first down to the 45-yard line, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, another great run there as we're running a 2-back set right now, able to get enough up for the first down.
Is that Bird that ran that one?
That was number 25, R.J. Bird, on the run.
Gain of 4 yards and enough for a Wolverine first down. First down and 10 at the Woodmont 44-yard line. Now coming up on 3:30 left to go in the third. Same formation for the Wolverine offense. Going to hand off to Lyles, getting to the outside. He's out in space. He's got the first down and more inside the 20. Still going. He's knocked down.
Got a flag on the far sideline, about the 30-yard line.
They marked him down to the 22, but we'll see what the play. It looks like it's going to be against the Wolverines. Looks like holding downfield, and that'll bring that play back.
See where they end up marking it.
Back to the 43. So I guess the holding was downfield. It was not at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be first down and about 8. Same formation for the Wolverines. Coming up on 3 minutes left to go in the third. Takes a snap, going to hand off to Bird. He's met in the backfield and brought down for a loss of about 4 yards. It'll be second down and 11.
Number 25, R.J. Bird, thought that he had not been actually taken down, tried to take off running again, but they blew it dead in the backfield.
Second down and 12 for the Wolverines. Wolverines have a 34-6 lead. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. They're at the Woodmont 46-yard line. Davis in the gun, going to hand off to the tailback. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage plus a couple of yards. Or they're going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's number 25, R.J. Bird on the run again for the Wolverines.
Like a gain of 3 yards, it'll be third down and about 9. Wolverines are using a lot of the clock on this drive. Down to 1:45 clock moving here in the third. Bird and Lyles flanking Connor Davis. Davis looking to pass, trying to sit up over here to Lyles. He's going to be about 3 yards short of a first down, but a nice run, nice catch and run by Lyles.
About 4th and 4.
Looks like they're going to give him about 5 yards. Offense stays on the field. 4th down and 4, coming up on a minute left to go in the third.
See if Connor Davis can get him to jump again.
Davis in the gun. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. 2 wideouts, top of the formation. Lyles and Bird in the backfield, and it looks like a timeout is going to be taken by the Wolverines. You listen to Wolverine football on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network.
Davis Auto Sales of Woodruff. We have served the community for 30 years, selling more than 70,000 trucks, cars, and SUVs. Come see us for your automotive needs. Located at 701 North Main Street, Woodruff, where you are treated like a friend and not just another customer. Financing available. ESS Industrial. At ESS Industrial, we create value by moving metal. Let us bring a total solution for all of your rigging, equipment, recycling, and storage needs. Go Wolverines.
Down to 41.4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Wolverines on the drive. They have it 4th down and 4. They're leading 34-6 here at Woodmont High School against the Wildcats. Defense for the Wildcats now comes out of the huddle onto the field. And here comes the offense for the Wolverines.
Tom, I want to continue to say a special thank you to all of our sponsors and Booster Club for fundraising all this money for all these student athletes here at Woodruff High School.
Absolutely. We appreciate that, and it's paying off. It really is.
It really is.
4th down and 4. Davis looking to pass, throws downfield, looking for Renfro. He's got it. He's in the end zone. 38-yard catch. Rylan Renfro for the score. Wolverines are on the board again.
Yeah, great catch there by Rylan Renfro. Connor Davis made sure to lead him just a little bit long, and Renfro had to reach out and was able to pull that ball down. He was a good 2 to 3 steps past the defender when he caught it.
Nice catch and a beautiful pass by Connor Davis. Tranquilino for the point after attempt. Jackson McCarley to hold. Snap is back. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 34.7 seconds left to go in the third, Wolverines with a 41-6 lead against Woodmont.
Woodruff Federal Savings and Loan. Are you ready to secure your financial future? For over 90 years, Woodruff Federal customers have experienced personalized banking services from home financing to savings. Visit woodruffederal.com or call 864-476-8144 to secure your financial future today. Zaxby's of Roebuck. Swing into Zaxby's of Roebuck before or after the game today. Located on Highway 221 in Roebuck, make Zaxby's the perfect stop to feed your family or team. The great taste of Zaxby's chicken fingers and buffalo wings will be a touchdown for all Wolverines. Zaxby's of Roebuck is a proud supporter of Woodruff High School football.
34.7 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Wolverines on the board again, thanks to a 38-yard pass from Connor Davis to Rylan Renfro for the score. Wolverines up 41-6 late in the third quarter here at Woodmont High School in Piedmont. Kicking team for the Wolverines comes on the field. Joshua Ruiz kicking off right to left from our 40-yard line.
Wolverines have done a great job both in the first half and so far in the third quarter of just really moving the ball well. Aiden Gibson seems to be taking a rest for the remainder of this game, or at least for the time being. But Jalen Lyles and R.J. Bird have done a tremendous job coming in and moving that ball, continue moving the chains down the field.
They really have. It's good to see those guys in there and getting some playing time and getting some good positive yards out of them. Ruiz puts the ball on the tee. Whistle blows, ready for action. Two safeties deep at about the 5-yard line for the Wildcats. Ball's in the air. It's going to be picked up at around the 10-yard line. Fumbled a little bit. The back guy got it, picked it up, and he tries to swing wide, and it looks like a face mask is going to be called against the Wolverines. Trying to get to the near sideline where he had plenty of space, and the flag came out. And it's going to be a personal foul face mask against the Wolverines, and that'll add 15 yards to it. So they should get the ball around the 35-yard line, which would be pretty decent field position. Yeah,
and it seemed to be an inadvertent face mask there by Caden Barnaby as he was trying to bring him down. The runner was looking to stiff arm him there, kind of in the face, both of them fighting for position to be able to get the tackle.
Ball will be marked at the 35-yard line. Be first down and 10 for the Wildcats from there. 9-play drive last time Wolverines had it to get on the board for the touchdown. Wildcats come up to the line, first down and 10 at their own 35. 27.3 seconds left to go here in the third. Two wideouts top of the formation. Quarterback, this false start, it looks like, by the offense. The defender moved, and it's an offside on the defense. So I'll give them 5 yards. It'll be first down and 5. Somebody on the defensive front for the Wolverines moved a little early. So we first down and 5, right at the 40 for the Wildcats. Two wideouts to the near side for the offense for Woodmont. Quarterback takes a snap, going to hand off to the tailback. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it. It'll be second down and 5.
Number 40 for the Wolverines, Adrian Hill, coming in through the offensive line to pull him down in the backfield.
And that's going to be the final play of the third quarter. You're listening to Wolverine football on the Woodruff Wolverine Sports Network.
Pro Physical Therapy is proud to support Woodruff High School athletics. We have served the Woodruff community for more than 20 years. We strive to provide the most comprehensive physical therapy and rehabilitative services. Please contact us at 476-6600 for any of your rehabilitative or fitness needs. Check us out at pro4pt.com. We also have locations in Duncan, Inman, and Landrum ready to serve you. Luck Stone. At Luck Stone Innery, stone is just the start. We ignite human potential and proudly support our schools, teams, and the future of our community. Church at the Mill. Looking for a place to worship and connect? Join us at Church at the Mill Woodruff, Sunday mornings at 9 or 11 a.m. or any time during the week for programs and events. Learn more at woodruff.churchatthemill.com.
Second down and 5 for the Wildcats as we start the fourth quarter. Wolverines with a 41-6 lead. Looks like they have a drone out on the field. The Wildcats. Second down and 5. Quarterback takes a snap, looking to pass, trying to set up something to the near sideline. Ball was caught, but he was on a knee when he caught it, but he got enough for the first down, a gain of about 6-7 yards, and that's going to be enough for a Wildcat first down.
That's number 11 for the Wildcats, Frank Lewis, on the reception for the Wildcats.
Scores in the area, Emerald leading Broome 35-12 in the fourth quarter. Burns 42-9 over Greer in the fourth. Clinton has made a comeback. They're leading Chapman 34-21. And it looks like Union County may get their first win of the season. They're leading 28-7 against Blacksburg. First down and 10. Quarterback takes a snap. He's rolling out, trying to set up something. Oh, almost. Pass was overthrown. McCarley almost had it. There was nothing but green grass in front of him.
That would have been a pick six from McCarley. He really had to climb the ladder to try to get up there and get it, and just went off his fingertips. He's beating on his helmet, wishing he would have gotten that one. But he made a really athletic play to break that pass up.
He's still talking to himself. Good job, Jackson. Second down 10 for the Wildcats. Early in the fourth quarter. Quarterback takes a snap, rolls back, looking to pass, trying to go to the near sideline. They come short. It's going to be third down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Great coverage here on the near sideline by the Wolverines. Number 8, Damaris Baxley, was covering the receiver, and number 9, Sean Graybill, had dropped into coverage and was hoping he was going to throw it just inside, and he was going to try to take it back for 6.
Yeah, that's right. Both of those guys had a lot of green in front of them, both on back-to-back plays. Third down and 10 for the Wildcats. Quarterback with a hard count, trying to get a defense to jump. We don't. 2 wideouts to the near side. Quillen takes a snap, rolls straight back, looking downfield. He's got a receiver again, wide open. Oh, he could not hold on to it. Had it, and when he fell, just could not control it, and it's incomplete. It'll be fourth down and 10.
The 2 defenders here on the near sideline got crossed up, a little miscommunication on who was supposed to go with him. Number 11, Frank Lewis for the Wildcats, was open, but just dropped it as he came down to the ground.
Fourth down and 10. Offense now comes off the field for the Wildcats, and here comes the punt team. Number 13 to do the honors. We'll have 1 safety back, and that's Barnaby, back at about the 10-yard line to receive this punt.
I would love to see Barnaby take one back here.
I'm all for that. Oh, almost got to it. He's going to hit it the 25 and take a Woodmont bounce down close to the 10-yard line. Going to mark him, looks like. Looks like at the 10. It'll be first down and 10 for the Wolverines from that spot.
Number 9, Sean Graybill, was in the backfield, very close to blocking that punt, but again, don't want to get that roughing the kicker again penalty, so he just shaded out wide a little bit and let it go.
First down 10 for the Wolverines at their own 10. They lead 41-6 here with 11:05 left to go in the fourth. 1 wide receiver to the near side, 2 up top. Now two tailbacks, one flanking Connor Davis to each side. Davis takes a snap. Going to hand off. Got the first down. That's Lyles. Pulls forward just shy of the 20 or right at the 20. It's going to be very close, and that's going to move the chains. First down and 10 on a 10-yard gain for Lyles.
Yeah, great hard run there. Looked like it could have been a potential face mask, but looked like they got him just around the neck and was able to pull him down.
Clock continuing to move now inside 11 minutes at 10:50 left to go in the fourth. First and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 20. Same formation. Going to hand out for a little stutter step in the backfield by, I think, Lyles. He gets up to about the 26. A gain of 6 will be second down and 4.
Number 16 for the Wildcats, Harper Doyle, had been able to get into the backfield. Check that, number 18, DuPont, was able to get into the backfield, but Jalen Lyles took a stutter step and made him miss and was able to get upfield.
Bird and Lyles flanking Connor Davis in the backfield. One wide out to the near side, two up top. Connor Davis letting the clock run now with inside 10 seconds down to about 5. Taking the snap. Going to hand off to Lyles. He gets up close to the 29. Did the ball come out?
Ball came out. Looked like number 55 for the Wolverines, Paul Davis, was able to fall on it.
So up to the 29-yard line. It should be third down and 1. Hard count. Got the defense to jump. It's going to be an easy 5 yards and a first down for the Wolverines.
There comes that Hail Mary flag again from the far referee, making sure it gets out there toward the middle of the field where everybody could see it.
I think he must have been a relief pitcher in another life or something.
He must have. I mean, he rears back and throws that flag.
Wants to make sure somebody sees it. First down and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 34-yard line. 9:10 left to go in the fourth. Bird and Lyles remain in the backfield, flanking Connor Davis. Davis letting that clock run, using every second possible. Barnaby's a wide out, top of the formation. Barker to the near side.
Still 15 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah.
Wolverines making substitutions on the offensive line.
Looks like an offensive lineman comes out, and he's replaced on the left side of the offense. Down to 5 seconds. Davis takes a snap. Going to hand off to Bird. A little stutter step in the backfield. Pushes close to the 40. Going to mark him forward to the 41, 42-yard line. Looks like the gain of 8. Be second down and 2.
I want to highlight number 60, Dawson Clevenger, the center for this Wolverine offense, kind of an unsung hero. It all starts with the snap, and he does a tremendous job getting that ball back. Good, clean snaps for Connor Davis. Nothing really to have to worry about right there as we're able to get the play off and let it develop.
Nothing high, nothing low, just right on the money.
That's right.
Second down and 3 for the Wolverine offense. Up at the 42-yard line, their own 42. Davis takes a snap. He's going to hand off. No, he's going to hold on to it. He pulled down at about the line of scrimmage, so it'll be third down and 3.
That's number 19, Landon Pollard on the defensive tackle for the Wildcats.
Bird and Lyles remain in as tailbacks, flanking Connor Davis. Barker is wide to the near side. Barnaby up top, a wide out. Down to 10 seconds on the clock, on the play clock. Davis in the gun. Takes a snap, looking to pass. Throws downfield to a receiver. He's going to be caught inside the 25 at about the 21-yard line.
That's number 18, T. Glenn for the Wolverines on the reception, able to get on the backside of his defender. And Connor Davis puts another great ball out there, able to be picked up for a deep first down.
The first down and 10 for the Wolverines at the Woodmont 21-yard line. "31-yard reception for the first down for the Wolverines. Two wideouts to the near side remain in with the two tailbacks flanking Connor Davis. And the 6:20 left to go in this fourth. Wolverines with a 41-6 lead against Woodmont. Going to hand off to Lyles. Up the middle, he gets about 3-4 yards.
It's going to be number 40 for the Wildcats, Turman on the tackle.
Looks like they're going to give him 3, so it'll be second down and about 7.
Number 34, Rico Abney checking in at a back position for the Wolverines.
Abney and Lyles in the backfield. Down to 5:40, clock moving here in the fourth quarter. Wolverines leading 41-6 here at Woodmont High School. Going to hand off to the tailback. He gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard. We'll say it's second down and 10.
Rico made a really good cut there back to the inside of the line, but was met as a linebacker had come through and was able to pull him down.
So it'll be third down and about 8. Abney remains in. He's to the right of Connor Davis. Lyles to the left. Down to 7 seconds on the play clock. Two wideouts, top of the formation. Davis takes a snap. Looking to pass. Good protection. Throws to the near side. He's down inside the 10, close to the 6. It's a gain of 14 yards, and it's going to be first down and goal for the Wolverines.
It's number 13, Skylar Barker on the reception. Made a really good cut running across on the slant route, able to pull it in for a Wolverine first down.
First down and goal for the Wolverines.
Rico Abney checking back out. Number 25, R.J. Bird back in at a running back position.
Bird will be to the right of Davis. Lyles to the left. Barker wide out to the near side. 4:10 left to go in the fourth. Snap is back. Going to hand off to Bird, trying to get forward. Looks like he's going to be pulled down. Still keeps trying to get those legs driving, but he's going to be pulled down and lost back to the 13. Loss of about 8 yards.
Got loose of two different sets of defenders and trying to fight and turn his way back around to the near, to our near sideline, and was able to be pulled down.
Be second down and goal from the Woodmont 13-yard line. Inside 3:30 left to go in the fourth. Wolverines with a 41-6 lead here at Woodmont High School. Going to hand off to Lyles.
Touchdown.
He is in the end zone. My goodness, how did he scoot through there?
Looked like the holes were closing on him, but I don't really believe he got touched. They may have patted him as he went by.
That's right.
But no real physical contact. Great run in there by number 3, Jalen Lyles, for the Wolverine touchdown.
13-yard run for Lyles, and he on the board, and Wolverines on the board again with a touchdown. 47-6, 3:18 left to go here in the fourth. Point after attempt to come. Tranquilino to kick. McCarley to do the holding. Snap is back. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 3:18 left to go in this game, Wolverines with a 48-6 lead against Woodmont.
Abrams Construction, Visit AbramsLLC.com to plan your new custom home or renovation project. That's AbramsLLC.com. Allstate Insurance, Alex Davis. Alex Davis is a graduate of Woodruff High School and a member of the 1991 Upper State Championship football team. He is now an Allstate agent with more than 20 years of experience. Please reach out to our alumni and Allstate agent, Alex Davis, for all of your insurance needs at alexdavis@allstate.com.
3:18 left to go in this one. Wolverines with a 48-6 lead against 5A Woodmont here at Woodmont High School.
As we talk about, Tom, we've mentioned it just about every game. This Wolverine conditioning really just really shines through as you get deep into these games. Here with a 48-6 game, the Wolverines up. You get deep in, and especially even when you get into your second string and your third string players, they're proving that they're just as well conditioned as that first string. They're ready to come in. When they get their opportunities, they want to make the most of it, and they're doing that here deep in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, particularly in these last couple of drives, it's been all second and third strings in there. So again, they train just as hard as the first teamers.
They do, even on the defensive side. We've had a lot of second and third string guys come in on the defensive side, getting their reps in, as we talk about, as you get deep into your region play as well as you get into the playoffs. You're going to need that experience that you're getting here in the early part of the season.
Still a lot of Wolverine fans across the way staying for the end of this one. Wolverine fans always willing to travel anywhere they go. 3:18 left to go in this one. Wolverines with a 48-6 lead against Woodmont. Kick is away. Can be brought in around the 5-yard line. Up in the middle of the field is going to be met around the 25 and dragged down. It'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 25.
It's going to be number 31, Zach Ramey, for the Wolverines, coming in to make the defensive stop and pull the return team down.
3:11 left to go in this one. Defense already on the field, ready to play some football.
Yeah, several new faces here on the defensive side as they continue to work in some second string and third string guys. Jackson McCarley and Damaris Baxley still holding down from that starting group, being some leaders here on the defensive side, keep everybody going in the right direction.
Offense for the Wildcats now takes the field. Be first down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 25. It looks like a timeout may be called by the Wildcats with 2:46 left to go.
Davis Auto Sales of Woodruff. We have served the community for 30 years, selling more than 70,000 trucks, cars, and SUVs. Come see us for your automotive needs. Located at 701 North Main Street, Woodruff, where you are treated like a friend and not just another customer. Financing available.
2:46 left to go in this one. Wolverines with a 48-6 lead against Woodmont High School here on the campus of Woodmont High in Piedmont. And Morgan, the offense, again, really for these last two games, except for the first half against Emerald, this offense is really starting to click.
They are, Tom. As we had a little bit of inexperience just for some new players, some new starters at the beginning of the season, they're really proving themselves and getting more and more comfortable each week.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 25. Going to hand off to the tailback. He's going to be met in the backfield. He may have gained back to the line of scrimmage, but that's going to be about it. It looks like they can mark him with a yard loss.
It's number 33, Jacob Robertson, on the tackle for the Wolverine defense.
And again, Morgan, I can't say enough about Connor Davis, how he's matured and really taken over this offense since that Clinton game back in August.
Done a really good job as we looked at him during the spring game. Just had a little bit of inexperience just because we're going to take some gameplay experience to get some comfortability under him, and he's done just a tremendous job growing.
Gain of 1 to be second down and 9 for the Wildcats. Going to hand off again to their tailback, trying to get to the outside on the right the right of the offensive line. He is going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gain a yard. We'll say 3rd down and 8.
It's going to be number 26, Jay Glenn, and number 9, Sean Graybill, in on the tackle for the Wolverines.
As the clock continues to move, 1:35 clock moving. Left to go in this one. Been an all-around good game offensively and defensively for these Wolverines.
Yeah, exactly what you expect from this defense. They're going to hold you down, especially if you try to run against them. Wolverine defensive backs have grown a lot over the last few games, able to really tighten in on those deep passes and really lock everything in.
Yeah. 3rd down and 8. Now 1:10 left to go in this one. Wildcats take the snap, going to hand off to their tailback. He's met in the backfield, try to do a cutback, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it.
Exactly who you would expect to be right there in the middle waiting on him, number 9, Sean Wardaddy Graybill, along with Adrian Hill, number 40, coming to just lay him down there just for a minimal gain.
Graybill is just all over the field. I wonder how many fewer players we could play with just if we had Graybill out there as one of them.
Just a tremendous leader, very physical, looks for contact and wants to hit and hit hard.
In punt formation on the Wildcats. No safeties back for the Wolverines. A low snap. Looks like the punter was going to take off and run with it after a bad snap that came rolling back to him. We're able to stop him, and we should have the ball deep in Woodmont territory, but I would expect this is going to be a victory formation for the Wolverines with 16.9 seconds left to go in this game.
Number 44, Landon Johnson, was not going to let the punter take off running. Looked like it was probably a designed punt, but the ball just skipped all the way back to him. He had to take off running, and Landon Johnson was not fooled, stayed home, and did a great job chasing him down, pulling him down.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. Looks like at the Woodmont 14-yard line.
Looks like Coach Sloan's just not even going to bring his team out and just let the clock wind down.
Class act. Down to 7, down to 6. That's going to be the final play of this game. Morgan, final words on this game here from Woodmont High School.
Wolverines seem a lot more on the offensive side tonight in sync. Came out from the very beginning, very first play of the game. Just looked like everybody was on the same page and just cleaned up a lot of things for first half play compared to last week. Came on the board and just came out with the energy. Coach Sloan said in his pregame conference, I want each one of us to be the most excited one on the field to play, and they brought that tonight. Wolverine defense continues their onslaught against these opponents. Do a great job containing the run. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, the Wolverine defensive backs have cleaned up a lot and are playing really strong on the outside, containing the pass from start to finish. Just a fantastic game from this Wolverine team.
Yeah, the offense for this Wolverines are really starting to gel and come together as a team. They're just getting better and better each game. And as you said, the defense is doing what the defense does.
Just do a tremendous job. You can't say enough about Connor Davis.
Yeah.
As a first-year starter for this Wolverine team, there's always going to be a little bit of uncertainty, but he has grown each week, settled into his role as a leader on this offensive side. It put some fantastic balls out there as he was throwing downfield today, and just looks better and better each week. I want to continue to lift up a prayer for Corey Moats as he went down with an injury earlier in the game. He was on crutches during the second half. We pray it's nothing too major, and he's able to get back out here with his team next week.
And so next Friday we return home after a 2-game road trip. We return back to W.L. Varner Stadium here in Woodruff. We play the Chesney Eagles, and I'm glad we're playing Chesney at home instead of at Chesney, because we know what we have to do when we play at Chesney.
We typically get put on the top of the press box at Chesney, which, depending on what the weather's like that day, can typically be pretty hot.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. and it can be kind of wet sometimes as well.
Yeah, a lot of times, that game is considered the Battle of 221.
Yeah.
And Chesney, regardless of records, is going to play you hard, and so it's not one that you want to ever look past. So look forward to this Wolverine team preparing extremely well and coming out and doing their best to come out with a W next week.
Well, we thank everybody for being with us. Morgan, I thank you and Milton both for being here and looking after things and making sure everything goes smoothly, and I really appreciate that. And appreciate everybody that was with us tonight, and look forward to everybody being again with us next Friday when we play the Chesney Eagles back at W.L. Warner Stadium. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you next